There's the man of the hour. Y'all know what time we on, man. We just started up this live stream thing. You know, we up in the building. It's DeadBolt ATL. It's your boy Don Peoplez and my Gemini player partner, Trav. What's happening?
Man, just cooler, man. Can you hear me? I sound a little low. I sound a little low.
That's all good, man. You know you got the bass in the place.
I sound a little low. I sound all right right now.
No, you sound good, brother. Sound good, brother.
I'm trying to make sure I'm on point, man. You know.
Yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good.
Everything good with you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. Got a lot to talk about, man. It's a lot of stuff going on, and you know, I'm eager to talk about it with you. Kind of get into the rhythm of the night one time. You know what I'm saying?
What's going on out here, man? Oh, you asked me a question.
I was just asking, man. How's the start of fall been treating you?
It's been all right. You know, the weather's been pretty nice. A couple cool mornings, but nothing too unbearable. You know what I'm saying? I ain't turned on no heat yet. I still got my AC on.
Still got the AC on?
I still got my AC on, bro.
Oh man,
I'm still burning air conditioner in the crib and in the car. But I like to sleep cool at night.
Yeah, I can't do
heat at night
because it'd be more so of a you know, like when I'm doing the heat at night and shit, and I had a fan on, that shit be feeling like a fucking tropical breeze, my guy.
Yeah, man.
That's like a tropical breeze for a nigga, man. You know, today we ain't wearing no hats, so anybody who follow us, you know, usually we'll have hats on and stuff like that. We showing that we still have our hairlines in place. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's a big thing now, man. It's a lot of people losing hair and stuff like that, especially at our age. So it's good when I look and I see, okay, boom, I still got all my hair. We all good.
Yeah, I know no Beijing.
No Beijing. Yeah, we ain't doing no Beijing. That should be oiling down on a nigga, though. I don't even see how niggas fuck with that Beijing shit like that. I got a homeboy. I ain't gonna call him out. Might be watching, but like his head is totally gray. But he puts Beijing all on his shit, bro. And even in the hottest moments, that shit don't sweat. I'm like,
hey, you know what? Because he got some new shit. He got that
new shit.
He got that new shit. Because it's some new. It gotta be Beijing. That's so bad for real. It's gotta be something new out there. I know it is too, bro. I don't know what it is because I don't use it.
You know?
You know what though? I don't in my hair, in my face.
I don't think I would never use Beijing, man. To be honest with you, like
you ain't got.
I think once I go gray, you know, I'm just gonna make it work. You know, I'm not gonna try to perpetrate and just do my whole head. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm gray, you know, and I don't like it, maybe I'll just do a real low cut to where you don't really see it. But I ain't about to be Beijing and shit like that. And then I'm like, I ain't no different than a chick that puts a lot of makeup on, and then a nigga wake up, you a whole different person and shit. A girl thought she was fucking with some young fly nigga. You've been and sweated that Beijing out. Now you looking like grandpa for real. You feel me?
Well, nigga, whole haircut be on the pillow.
Whole haircut on the goddamn pillow, man. I ain't doing all that. We gonna keep it natural on this end. So I think, men, we need to hold ourselves accountable, just like we try to tell women, like, hey, I ain't feeling all that makeup shit you doing. I ain't feeling it. You know what I'm saying? So I like a natural chick, so I think I'm gonna be natural. You know what I'm saying? As much as I possibly can. I ain't about to do the whole Beijing can. But I know y'all ain't called, y'all ain't stepping in to the live stream to hear about me and Trav's Beijing and our hair preference and shit like that. But, to what's going on in the hip hop realm, everything affecting our culture and all the fuckery around the galaxy, it's to two Geminis. We're going to give it to you like we know how. Now, with this being DeadBolt ATL, we start off with Atlanta. Now, obviously, Trav, you were privileged to be in the building for the Music One Fest. I was sorry I didn't get a chance to go. Why don't you tell us about how that shit went, man?
I had to go.
Man.
First of all, it is the One Music Fest. That's what it is. Not the Music One Fest.
It's not the Music One Fest?
One Music Fest, bro.
One Music Fest. Okay.
And I had a really good time at One Music Fest. It has become a 2-day event, man. It was this past weekend, and they had a lot of good performers, and I had a great time, man. It was good to see the people out. They had it last year, but last year was still kind of in the pandemic, so I ain't really go, and I ain't really had no interest in really seeing Lil Wayne as the headliner. You know what I'm saying? But I should have went though, because I do like Wayne. You know what I'm saying? I heard he did all right.
But this year was kind of magical, man. They brought out Lauryn Hill. Shout out to Lauryn Hill. It's always good to see Lauryn back on the stage doing what she loves to do.
I've seen
You know
Lauren at One Music Fest already. So I ain't even see Lauren Hill, bro. I ain't even run over there to the stage, man, because it was really pandemonium. Like the way they had it set up, they had 4 stages. And they had people performing at the same time. Like, so when Lauren Hill performed, they had Gucci on. So I went over there to holler at Guwap. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to see Gucci. I had a better time seeing him than Lauren. Like I said, I'd already seen Lauren a couple of times, and I've seen her at One Music Fest, and she does the same set, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to see Guwap, and Guwap had the crowd going crazy, bro.
You said Guwap had the crowd going crazy?
Had the crowd going crazy. Then once Guwap went off, Rick Ross came on. And once they got done, it was over with. That was Saturday night. But go ahead, Donnie.
No, I was saying, though, I think the time me and you went a few years back before COVID, they was doing that too, having people perform at the same time.
Yeah, they do that.
I don't. Yeah. Do you agree with that format?
I do because of the capacity of people they had there. Like I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Sunday night, Lil Baby was the closeout, right? Lil Baby and Jasmine Sullivan. Bro, it was so many people in that park, in that space, that you know how the highway got gridlocked back a few years ago when the winter storm hit.
Yeah,
but the park was gridlocked. You couldn't walk nowhere. People got frustrated.
Straight like that.
Motherfuckers started jumping fences. Folks started getting knocked over. It was about to be a stampede. You know what I'm saying? On some shit like that. It was to the point where it was overly packed, and people were trying to get to one stage to catch somebody. Now, once the pandemonium was over with,
and that's what I was going to ask you. So, what if 2 people are performing right at the same time? You don't think that was a safety hazard though? Like people being able to go back and forth like that. If somebody come on to say you watching somebody and then Guwap come on or somebody come on, people wasn't running across the field to get to the other stage.
See, it wasn't no field though. It was like this shit was on some street. It was at the Civic Center, but then it was on some streets. You know what I'm saying?
So it wasn't like how when we went.
It wasn't. Matter of fact, it was at the same park that we went to. It was in Central Park because we went to when the last time they had in Central Park. It was at the same park, but it was spread out more because it went from the Atlanta Civic Center all the way down to Central Park. But the way they had the layout, you know what I'm saying? Like you would have thought you would have been doing a lot of walking, but you really weren't though. It was sweet, you know what I'm saying? The way they had it laid out and had the roads blocked off. But what I was saying though, they had Jasmine Sullivan 8:30, Lil Baby at 8:30, right?
That's not fair to Jasmine Sullivan though, man.
But she probably had about 30,000-40,000 people watching her. No cap. So it was separated. Then you had the Lil Baby fans. Then Jasmine ended before Lil Baby. They migrated over there.
So obviously
it made sense.
This event was way bigger than the last one we went to.
Oh man, it's bigger than this.
Yeah, because the last one we went to, you talking 30,000-40,000. It might have been just 20,000 total at the one we went to.
But we talking about, man, look, no joke, bro. They sold out of this event. Man, them folk probably had a little over 100,000 on, man. Them 2 days. Every day. They probably had a little over 100,000, man.
I'm glad you had.
I love Atlanta, man. I ain't gonna lie, man.
I'm glad you had fun, man. You got it. It was a beautiful weekend for you to be down there, bro. So salute. So, because you know me, right? I'm looking. I ain't looking just at the music. So it was one thing that caught my eye. We're gonna run this little clip where it just got under my skin, bro. This shit gets under my skin, so I got to call it out, man. Let's go ahead and run this.
Hold on, we're gonna run the clip. Let me turn the volume down so I know, because I know this shit gonna come on loud.
Oh shit! Hey Jeezy, what up, though? Look at this right here. What's up, beautiful? If y'all don't know, this is Stacey Abrams right here. She came to represent tonight. She wanna holler at y'all for a minute, so I told her to pull on up, and she did. Talk to him.
Thank you. Thank you, Jeezy. Thank you, Jay Carter. The theory of One Music Fest is history, legacy, and pride. And we've got the chance to show we're not just soul survivors, we're gonna thrive in the state of Georgia because we're gonna elect someone who sees the state of Georgia. We deserve more, and we've got more. We don't need the lamp, but all we don't need to raise taxes. We don't need to raise our voices. We just need to raise our expectations and change our leadership. We've got a mayor who is working as hard as he can. We've got business people, artists working as hard as they can. But we need a governor who believes in all of us, serves all of us, stands with all of us. A governor who shows up every time. In 30 days, we have a chance at destiny. And I'm here to tell you, we've got unfinished business. 4 years ago, I showed up right here. And I told you, if you elected me, I would make sure we have health care in Georgia, education in Georgia, affordable housing in Georgia, the ability to make a good living in Georgia. We will decriminalize weed in Georgia.
I'm gonna make some noise out there.
It's a lot to unpack, right? First,
I would like better health care in Georgia, you know.
First, right?
For real. Thanks.
I just get tired of the celebrity cosign. And you know what I mean by the celebrity cosign is, I mean, like, it's always a celebrity or artist getting behind a politician. And then when this politician doesn't deliver, like when this person doesn't deliver, and it's a situation to where you're like, oh, wait a minute, I thought you promised this and this and this. And then we shit on the politician. Why the fuck we don't come at the artist? Because I could have swore Jeezy. Now, like I said, this is one nigga ever since 2008, which he made a hard song. My president is black, right? But this is the artist, man, that always gets behind the Democratic Party nominee. Doesn't matter if it's a president, obviously governor, you know, it really doesn't matter. But when these politicians don't deliver, they're nowhere to be found, or they're not held liable. So therefore, they're allowed to recycle and then come right back. Like, they're allowed to come right back and get behind somebody else. But wait a minute, didn't you get behind Biden? And how's that working out for niggas? So it's kind of like, that's the part I have a problem with. Am I mad for Stacey Abrams selling herself to the black drugged out population that was in that crowd? You know what I'm saying? Inebriated because everybody's having fun. Am I mad at her for doing that? No, because that's what a fucking politician does. But what I'm tired of is that these artists and these entertainers that are co-signing, and then when these politicians don't deliver, they're nowhere to be found. And then the artist doesn't get held liable for nothing. So that's my problem with it, with Jeezy, bro.
Yeah, I think a lot of times though, I don't know. I believe that a lot of artists, you know, they get a little bit of that campaign money, man.
Of course.
So once they get they check, they do what they do, and then they fall back. You know what I'm saying?
But is that it? But let me ask you though, man.
You know,
is that acceptable to the impressionable mind? To the impressionable mind. I ain't talking about somebody who's firm in their beliefs and their decisions. To the impressionable mind who follow these motherfuckers, is that fair?
I don't think so.
So that's my problem.
I mean, if you a person that favors Young Jeezy, you will be like, yeah, I need to vote for whoever he's rocking with.
Facts. And we got people out there just like that. There's people out there just like that. Like you said, let's get behind this Jeezy, especially, you know, in his prime, you know, when he was doing My President is Black back in 2008. You feel what I'm saying? It's just more so like, bro, like, I just feel like, man, these politicians know that the black vote, just like the black dollar, is everything. When we're tired of motherfucking, listen, when we're tired of motherfucking minimum wage being the way it is, we'll do something about it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, when we say education, the teacher is teaching the same curriculum in both schools. This is the point that public schools don't get the discipline because they got the more disobedient kids and shit like that. I can't say that my teachers didn't try to teach me every fucking thing. It's just I didn't motherfucking listen. I didn't listen. You know what I'm saying? I was off getting in trouble and doing all that. Well, in private schools and these uppity schools, there's more discipline, there's more structure, there's more expectation. You know what I'm saying? So when she say education, so how are we going to address the educational problem?
Well, you know, in the state of Georgia, man, our kids are not getting the same education as other kids, say, let's say in New York City and California and places like that. Georgia, Alabama, Florida, we getting the worst of the worst education, bro.
I agree. I mean, I agree with you on that part as far as saying the South has always been progressively behind the North when it comes to education and why,
but then it's like, why though? Why? Because the curriculum should be exactly the same. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. But do you think now, right now, we're speaking back on our era when we didn't have so many distractions, right? Do you think it's even possible now with all the distractions and everything that there are, that even if the curriculum got pushed up a notch, would we just get more? Because remember, they pushed the curriculum down to justify the passing and failing rates. You know, they got motherfuckers they got to report to. So if I got to report to you and I didn't up the curriculum, but now my school district is performing at a D level, man, I'm about to finesse. I ain't about to keep that shit the same.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying?
Because fake test scores and all kinds.
We all got somebody we got to answer to, and it's all about bonuses and jobs and all that. Am I lying?
Think about all them folk that went to prison or got what did they go to prison or what happened? I know they got convicted. This school scandal, you know what I'm talking about though, right? This little scandal that happened a couple years ago before the pandemic, man. Man, look here, man. The school system is corrupt though.
But yeah, the school system definitely corrupt, and a lot of these things are corrupt because they all go off the bread. When you eliminate money from the equation, then we don't have these problems. Like if we're eliminating money from the equation, like, and look, we ain't about to operate off no bread. Everything's just off honor and merit. Then you will see better things. But if my commission is going to be affected by this kid, by little Tim not getting goddamn a C to a D, I'm gonna make sure his ass get a C and pass what he need to pass. It's just because it's money involved. So, you know what I'm saying? She can miss me with that. Decriminalizing marijuana, because like I said, I was going to break this down, right? We already smoking GMO marijuana, people. You know, genetically modified organisms. That's what the fuck we smoking. For niggas who smoking bud, you ain't smoked no real bud in a long time, bro. This shit being cooked up in the lab in a petri dish on your ass. You feel me? But my thing is decriminalizing it and making it to where it's legal all over, right? Where now the government controls 100% because every state ain't signed on yet. So you still got the illegal growers and niggas that operate off the grid. You feel what I'm saying? Because of that. But once we get it to where the whole country is like, yo, we locked in step like cigarettes. Now everybody got to get in line and grow these fake ass seeds and make this fake ass bud that's going to alter niggas' minds and do what the fuck we needed to do. So I ain't really with decriminalizing weed. Fuck that. We going to get by just like we've been getting by this whole time.
Most of our flour comes from green states anyway, though. The good shit we get is coming from a green state. It's probably not coming from California anymore because there's no reason for it to really come from Cali because we got states closer that can legally grow great cannabis. You know what I'm saying? You get the clout. You know what I'm saying? It's Cali weed, nigga. Yeah, nigga, that shit probably came from Michigan. You know what I'm saying? Or Illinois. You know what I'm saying?
But, it's growing like it's coming from an enclosed, like you said, lab where niggas is cooking that shit up and getting it out.
And my thing is, we really getting the throwaway. We get all the shit they throw away. You know what I'm saying? The streets get the throwaway. They whatever don't pass them tests in their lab, they go in the dispensaries. They go to the streets. You
know what's so crazy. And while we're speaking on that, I want you to go ahead and just pull this up because this really hurt my heart when I seen this. Right when I seen this, shout out to my nigga E-Man. You know what I'm saying in the building. You know what I'm saying 100. But this right here hurt my heart because when I seen this shit hurt me. We got another comment in there, Trav. You gonna read that one?
I don't even know what y'all name is. Monko J King. How you pronounce that? You need to spell that out in the comments. Monko J King. Shout out to you though. Shout out to say legalize it. 100, 100,
100.
No.
Yes. I mean, my thing, but see, y'all gotta hear me out though. Y'all gotta hear me out. As far as
make it legal for the ones with the marijuana convictions to sell it legally though. You know what I'm saying?
But this right here hurt my heart, man. Get this up right here, man. Because this is right here. Now, this might fuck with the prices. So we putting this out here first on DeadBolt ATL. Your prices might get affected. I don't know exactly where this is coming out from, but this right here kind of hurt my heart. It's a lot of different things you could have did with this besides cut this shit up just like you did, bro. Like you just shredding some. I mean, what do you think he's shredding?
I don't know.
I mean, he grounded that up. I mean, what's going on? Look how much flour that is, bro.
Plenty too. 9,000 pounds.
Man. So to all my smokers, bro, if the price go up, to all my niggas in the field, if the price go up, you see what's going on out here, man. These niggas is getting everybody in line. Now, this is probably some shit that wasn't going through the pipeline of the government.
Yeah, that's what it said. That's what it says. It says SWAT takes down drug trafficking organization, marijuana grow, task force destroys 9K pounds, illegal processed cannabis. Yeah. OSHA, y'all know who OSHA is. Y'all need to look that up. You know what I'm saying? Investigating worker safety, health hazards.
Absolutely, man.
Oh, shout out to you, Jay. What's up, Jay?
Oh, Jay, the homie is in the building. Jay said, that hurts. That hurts.
Jay, for
absolutely, man. Anybody seeing this right here, man, this shit hurt. But it's the main point I'm trying to make, though, right? This is illegally grown bud. This is the shit that's getting to us, and you know we smoking, and we ain't getting caught up in that trap. The more places to get hit like this is gonna get everybody on the grid, and that's when we gonna have a problem, people. You know what I'm saying? Like this is where we gonna have a problem.
Hey man, shout out to my man in the comments, TJ Aquarius. He said that's great and all, but why not focus more on the real drug problems like the fentanyl, heroin, opioids, and meth? Never seen a stoner mug someone or stab someone for weed, but I've heard of really messed up situations from the ones mentioned. Just saying. I agree with bro, man, 100%. Man, you ain't never really heard nobody just getting violent or getting stupid over some weed. The most that happen is a nigga gonna get hungry, a nigga gonna get lazy. He might not get some shit done, but man, nigga ain't finna go rob nobody to smoke no weed, man.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, hell yeah. And shout out to Jade again, man, keeping the comment section lit. Like she said, she from Boston, man. They legalizing it up there because it's a money thing. And that's what I'm saying. Yeah. These people that's out here, they're on the sideline, they the ones that's giving us the good shit to smoke. Once they get knocked up, then it's over. It ain't nothing else to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to bring that up while we were talking about legalizing weed. All that means is they're opening up the pipeline for more of that GMO shit coming in. So
it's gonna come to Georgia, bro.
Yeah. Eventually, eventually, you're right. It's gonna come to Georgia, and that's why I'm saying I personally think what niggas need to do who smoke is you need to go ahead and grab some real shit now and stash it. Make an investment. Grab you a couple, put it to the side. It's gonna come in handy, my nigga, because later, like you said, with the fentanyl and all that shit going around, in the next 5 years, you probably ain't gonna just be able to smoke from anybody. Just grabbing you some bud and smoking, you just ain't gonna be able to do that. I don't think that's gonna be the wise option going forward. You dig?
Man, it's almost not wise now, bro.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So just imagine what's gonna end up happening. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's gonna be crazy. But while we speaking on Atlanta, man, this right here, man, this next thing we about to get into. Now, listen, if you've been down in Atlanta for over a decade, especially in the early 2000s, such as myself, you definitely didn't hit one of these spots. Some niggas still hit it now. Let's just keep it a bean. But back in the day, for sure, when you first was coming down to get your teas, to get whatever, and listen, I'm calling it a bean.
Yeah, I feel you though, nigga. Keep it 100. I definitely
you got to keep it 100. A lot of you niggas, what we about to get ready to show, a lot of you motherfuckers didn't went into these stores. Y'all need to quit capping. I'm not one of these niggas that wear all this shit, but you niggas, man, that's out here wearing the Gucci, the all the different designer and shit like that. You niggas getting it from some of you niggas getting it from this spot and then reselling it or whopping it or whatever. But we're gonna let the newscaster tell y'all what's going on, because I think this shit gonna hit all the spots in Atlanta. You feel me?
Raided a local flea market and uncovered hundreds of millions of dollars in counterfeit items. The sheriff says the flea market in College Park was a danger to the community. New at 6, Channel 2 investigative reporter Mark Winnie got exclusive access as a SWAT team moved in. And Mark, deputies told you this raid will benefit the community in more ways than one.
Hold up. I'm confused on how this is going to benefit the community.
Let them say it. I definitely don't. Maybe
check this out. A Fulton County Sheriff's Major says this is a search warrant, and this booth contains counterfeit Gucci, Fendi, Chanel, and more. This right here, she says, is a search warrant, and this booth contains counterfeit. And over here, a search warrant and more counterfeit. She tells us more than 100 search warrants executed, we're told, in this building today.
Fulton County Police, search warrant. All occupants come out, hands up.
Wow.
It was a raid on what's right. It's an opportunity for us to remove millions of dollars worth of counterfeit goods. 4 or 5 months, we've had our eye on this location, and our investigators have made straw purchases. And
they raided a local flea market and uncovered hundreds of millions of dollars in counterfeit items. The sheriff says the flea market in College Park was a
And listen, man, first off, and this is what I'm saying, motherfuckers, man, this is an historic spot, dog, on the south side, bro.
It is, man.
This spot been selling, this motherfucking been selling fake shit. I mean, you know, knockoff ever since, nigga, I've been in the city, and way before I've been in the city.
Way before.
So this is what I'm saying. Who didn't they pay? What end up happening to make them get raided now? Because you got to understand, a lot of y'all niggas is wearing knockoffs. We got more shit to talk about this knockoff shit. It ain't just the south side. I got more to talk about. You feel what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's like a lot of you niggas who's getting this designer are wearing knockoff shit, dog. Because don't you know when a nigga get one stitch this off or something might have a little alteration, that shit go for pennies on the dollar. And it's some shit that you can't even tell. Like, but you paying top dollar for it. That's what the flea market been jugging for years. And I'm gonna keep it a bean again. The old National Flea Market niggas was one of, if you wanted some shit, if you was one of them niggas that like the designer shoes, belts, any of that shit back in the day, my nigga, any of that shit, you was going to that spot, my nigga, if you was on that side. So I want to know, why is it happening now in 2022?
I do too, bro. This is weird, man. Like all of a sudden they raid the discount mall on Old
discount mall is what is we saying?
Man, what's going on, man?
But you know what though? I'm gonna tell you though, you know, like I said, we're not gonna make it like it's just our people, you know what I'm saying? Because when you pull this up right here, this lets you know this is going on a larger scale, because a lot of people been hip to the alteration game. You dig what I'm saying? A lot of people have been hip to, oh yeah, I can get this for pennies on the dollar just for it being a stitch off or whatever. This lady right here, come on, man.
40 million.
Now, do you think she's selling like this total knockoff shit? No. The people that are coming in are checking for shit, and you can't even tell because it's alteration. So alteration, they still classify that as knockoff. Not technically, because this stuff is supposed to be thrown away, but people who work at these factories sell it to people like her. So this is what's going on right now. So a lot of you people that's out here buying all this designer, giving all these people your bread, this is what you're paying for. You know what I'm saying? Because you're getting swindled by somebody like this. You feel what I'm saying?
Let me ask you something, Donnie. So if you cannot afford it, because you know our people cannot afford a lot of these luxury items, but they want them, they desire them, should you spend your last on that $600 Louis Vuitton and Gucci belt.
I mean,
think
you know,
even more than 6. Now, should you? Or
you
should
know
you
what
go
I'm
get
gonna
that
say.
thing for the 40?
You gonna know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say go get that shit for the 40. You know what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, a lot of these motherfuckers don't know real shit. If that shit, if the designer who made it was sitting next to you at the fucking bar and bought your ass a drink, you wouldn't even know, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, it's like really what makes it, because she got knocked, right? The discount mall is getting knocked. So it ain't just our people, you know what I'm saying, they're selling the knockoff shit. Everybody's selling the knockoff. Unless you going to the main store, like you going to the main store. If you ain't going to the main store, then at that point, you damn sure might be motherfucking. And I wouldn't be surprised if the main store getting some knockoff shit.
Yeah, I agree with you, Danny.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Look how much they save on their bottom line. They know niggas gonna wear it anyway.
Well, that's a fact. All them bags, the women want them fake bags or them real bags. Man, you'll never know. If you buy it out the actual store, you would never know if that shit was fake or not. You would assume it's real though.
Yes, you would. And that's what I'm saying. I hope that shit real. I wanted to throw, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I wanted to throw her in there because I was like, yo, like I don't want it to be like it's just our people. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I wanted to get that, you know, out there. But you know, the next thing though, you know what I'm saying? Like as we get into the hip hop news, right? And what's going on in the game. The next thing, man, to me, this situation right here, man, is jeopardizing a nigga credibility, bro. And I feel that T.I., Clifford Harris, man, need to fall back. It need to be on a situation, man, where you got to understand that you going against a monster that can be weaponized against you due to your past. So for y'all who been keeping up with the game or who haven't, you know, recently T.I. and his son got into a situation with Charleston White, who was the famous YouTuber, you know what I'm saying, who basically call out everybody in the game if you don't know what's going on. And I kind of like Charleston because he keep it a buck. You might not like how he deliver it, but he gonna give it to you raw. But he decided to go at T.I. and Boosie's children in reference to them niggas being how they are, you know what I'm saying, on some ratchet shit when really they Silver Spoon, Bel Air type time. But you know, T.I. Obviously responds to Charleston, and Charleston had a lot to say. So we're gonna play some of this shit that's going on.
I put my foot so far up your ass, you'll floss your teeth with my shoelaces. Nigga, don't fucking play with me, bro. Don't play with me, bro. Don't play with mine, bro. Don't play with mine. Just don't play with mine. I ain't finna say no name. I don't play police game. If I go to jail, it's gonna be for something. It's gonna be for something. I don't play no police game, man. I don't play no police game. I don't play no internet game. I don't do none of that, bro. Bro, just know as you move around, man, nigga, life is real, bro. This shit ain't no motherfucking joke. This shit ain't no mother. Just don't play with me and don't play with mine. Say what you want about me. Leave my motherfucking children out your motherfucking face, boy. Then whatever grown man fix their face to talk about a fucking child, use a hoe, nigga. Nigga, come deal with the daddy. Come deal with the daddy. Nigga, I put my foot so far.
No, I agree with you on that. You know, don't say nothing about my kid, bro. Come holler at me. You know what I'm saying?
Boosie, your boy don't know how to fight. Neither do that T.I. little yellow motherfucker, long hair freak. That little motherfucker don't know how to fight either. Look at them, y'all babies is rapper babies. Go drop him off over his cousin them house, where one of them cousins might or not let him eat. And then see if the boy can hold up in Baton Rouge. Right now, little Tootie Raw, you ain't nothing but a little shelter, little ugly ass, little black ass little boy that look like a pair of patent leather boots. Your daddy look like ostrich boots, and you look like a pair of patent leather boots. Little shiny skin mother. Boosie, your boy don't know how to fight. Neither do that T.I. little yellow mother, the long hair freak. That
boy, Charleston White, you was a bitch, boy. That nigga said he was with him. He was with him. Boy, Charleston White, you was a bitch, boy. That nigga said.
Yeah, I just want to tell T.I. son. That nigga say my mama raised a bitch. Nigga, your mama and dad raised a yellow freak. Yeah. That nigga T.I. son say, nigga, I'll whoop your old ass. Now, T.I., you raising these kind of little yellow motherfuckers. You got a yellow motherfucker, look how your son look. Talking about he'll jump on a 50-something-year-old nigga. Yo, boy, hey, you show T.I. them the kind of boys you got. Say, T.I., listen, if your boy jump on me, y'all will bury that yellow motherfucker. I shoot him right in his goddamn throat. Look, I wish an 18, 19-year-old nigga would jump on me. Boy, I Trayvon Martin, that little motherfucker. I swear to God. My right hand to God. I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. If T.I. son jump on me, I'm on George Zimmerman and Trayvon Martin, his little motherfucking ass. I'm gonna let him get on top of me. Pow! Pow!
I don't think he should have used that as a reference.
But it's a lot to unpack when it comes to this, though, man. And I'm gonna tell you why. You know, with your boy Charleston White, right? And like I said, a lot of people have a problem with how he displays his you know what I'm saying, like his message, even though he be telling a lot of real, but how he say it, right? Like you said, he could have used a different phrase. But let's look at T.I.'s son, though, bro. Let's look at T.I.'s son and how T.I.'s son be out here acting, though, bro. T.I. should be kind of ashamed of himself. He shouldn't be endorsing that shit, and he should be able to get his son in line to be like, yo, man, get your ass off the internet, going at Charleston White, and y'all going back and forth. Because now we're reopening a can of beans on what's been going on with Charleston. I mean, with T.I.
T.I. isn't endorsing that, though. He's not endorsing that behavior.
I mean, he's not endorsing it, but
he's already went online and told it and said what he said about his child. Like, he gonna let that man, he gonna let dude be a man, he gonna let him do what he do. It is what it is. He making bad decisions. T.I. has already said this shit.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? I think now when you got niggas like Charleston White and you got niggas like Hassan Campbell, that's, you know what I'm saying, jumping on your coattail now about your son and now questioning your character, right? Because, you know, at the end of the day, you know, Charleston White is basically saying, bro, I got the tipster shit from you. You the one who went out and did a whole commercial talking about if you see crime, you need to report it. Now, obviously, it had to do with your gun case and everything like that. But when it comes to hip hop and these weird ass standards that hip hop has, which all you niggas have co-signed, it ain't like you discredited that thing. Like you co-signed this whole lifestyle that niggas is portraying, and this whole, oh, this is how nigga you supposed to be. You supposed to be stand up on this type of level. So if you supposed to be stand up on this type of level, this applies to you as well. So, you know what I'm saying? When you did that commercial, and you know what I'm saying, I really want to play that commercial, see if we can find that commercial, Trav, and get that on there. I think we can go right to YouTube for niggas who didn't see that commercial. You know, that's a crazy commercial, because like that's a commercial that, to me, you know, being a federal case, bro, this was federal. You got caught with silencers and all that type of shit. I really feel like, you know, like, yo, like anybody else would have got a lot of time. And for him, even though he had money and shit like that, to only do a year, it kind of looks suspicious. And all real niggas and niggas who's involved in crime and who got insight on that always felt that was something fishy behind it. So I feel like when it comes to certain shit, you just got to voluntarily stay out of that. And your family got to know to stay back from certain shit too, because you really got to pass. You got to pass. You got to understand with the Falant situation, God bless the dead, you know what I'm saying? The nigga Phil who got killed, you feel what I mean? And by the Cincinnati niggas after that situation that happened at the spot, you know, like you got on the stand and you testified. You know, instead of taking it to the street, nigga, you went and you testified. Okay, Trav, shout out to my nigga Trav, man, who got this video.
He didn't testify against anybody though, for real.
But he gave a statement. He went on the stand, but
he didn't tell nobody though.
But hold up though. To me, in the hip hop game, that's looked and frowned upon. You feel what I'm saying? That's frowned upon in the hip hop game. To me, being a civilian, I don't see nothing wrong with that. What he did, that was his best friend. That was somebody, nigga, that he owed everything to his family and everything. So I feel 110%. But in the public eye of hip hop, nah, nigga, that's not cool. And they're taking advantage of that. They're taking advantage of this. Let's play this commercial for those who haven't seen it, so y'all can see what this is about.
Some people call me Tip. But this is about another kind of tip that can help our mothers, our sisters, our brothers, and our fathers help get the perpetrators who commit crimes against them off the streets. All you got to do is call Crime Stoppers Atlanta. Tips can be anonymous, and there's even a reward. The number to Crime Stoppers Atlanta is 404-577-8477. That's 404-577-TIP. Channel 2, community coverage you can count.
Homie even had a whole beat behind that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had a whole beat behind it. Man, they even gave that nigga a whole beat. They gave him his name to match the you know what I'm saying? So for rap, bro, that shit is unacceptable, bro. Do you think that man can pull that off right now in 2022 with the emphasis being on snitching and ratting and all? Hell no. So I think with niggas like Charles,
you think Casanova can do that?
Hell no, Casanova.
Young Thug couldn't do that.
No, I don't think Thug can get away with that. I think niggas would get on his coattail about that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they're niggas who really know what's going on. They're expecting them niggas to do time. Maybe not Gunna, because they ain't really got him on no violent shit. But Young Thug, if Young Thug skate out doing a year or some dumb shit like that, niggas gonna be questioning that shit, especially now. So I think with T.I. going back and forth with niggas like Charleston White, I think it's bad for you, because Charleston White, he gonna kind of keep it real, bro. Like, a lot of shit he say, even though you might not agree with how the nigga says it, a lot of stuff that he says is lightweight spot on, bro. It's lightweight spot on. I mean, Charleston White, like 54 years old. So if an 18, 19-year-old person jump on him and try to motherfucking do him harm, what do he look like fighting with an 18 or 19-year-old? I don't see that happening. You feel what I'm saying? So
yeah, I agree with you.
like what would you? I mean, what would you do if a young nigga try to come up to you and you strap legally, nigga? You gonna defend yourself, and if you got a strap, is you gonna try to work it out with this young nigga at 54, 55, or you gonna pop him?
I'm gonna try to shoot his ass in the motherfucking head, nigga. See, watch that shit explode like a bubble.
We can't look at Charleston. We can't look at Charleston White no way. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't look at Charleston White no way. And then obviously, if you look at this right here, you'll see that even T.I., he feels some type of way that the niggas on his social circle didn't come to bat for him, because he's getting blasted online. Niggas is replaying those commercials. Niggas is, you know what I'm saying, showing the court footage. There's the actual court footage is online with him testifying and all that stuff for the murder. It's like, in the street code, that it just ain't acceptable. So now we look at this right here. Look how T.I. feel. T.I. sad, man. He feeling bad.
Yo. First off, man, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to all the people who've been reaching out and showing love, support, respect for my family. I appreciate that. It don't go unnoticed. Thank you to Steven Jackson. Thank you to Minister Farrakhan. Thank you to the entire Nation of Islam. Thank you to my sister Hannah, my brother Clay, my brother KP, my brother Bell. Thank you to Director Deion Taylor. Thank you to Ronnie Jordan and the Ha Ha Mafia. Man, thank you to anybody like this. Like, bro, so I'm being attacked by the enemy. And they're using my weakness. You know what I'm saying? The weakness is social media. Somebody attack you on social media, it removes your ability to respond back to it, because that only fans the flames and makes it, but it is still an attack, okay? And this is not the first time that I've been attacked in this manner and couldn't say anything, couldn't do anything. And I just watched everybody sit and didn't say nothing. Thank you to Brother Kalanji. I reposted, his comments. And so thank you to the Water Boys. I appreciate y'all. So the hurt don't come from the enemy. You expect the enemy.
Is he talking about the Water Boys on the street, or is he talking about the movie from Boosie? Or you don't know?
He talking about probably the niggas on the street.
Okay.
To attack. The hurt don't come from the enemy. The words of the enemy don't hurt me. The silence of the people that I've supported for 20 years, when they ain't gotten in the silence of the community, like the way the community, or to watch the community participate, laugh, like, share, and have nothing to say on behalf of a family that has been there to support whatever was right, whatever cause was just and righteous. For over 20 years, we've been there. And just to watch nobody had nothing to say for someone who ain't did nothing for nobody but shuck and jive, that's hurtful. It was hurtful. And I understand I'm a person who's strong, and I understand that I'm a leader. I understand that I'm a celebrity. I understand heavy is the head of he who wears the crown. I do understand. I understand that most times people don't even understand. They don't even know when I need support. They can't see it with their eyes. I get that. But now I'm telling you, my hands being held behind my back. I'm in the middle of the street about to get kicked in the face. My family being threatened. Our children being threatened. What are the people who I've been standing up for 20 years gonna do on our behalf? I'm not calling for violence, because that's not necessary. I don't think we can hurt anybody. I don't think we can hurt this person physically as much as life has already hurt them, and will continue to hurt them, because the energy you put out is the energy you will receive. Man, I just want to see the community at large stand up in opposition of this council. This is a council.
Is he talking about Charleston White?
Yes, he is. He's talking about Charleston White. And, you know, man, like my whole thing, man, as far as this goes, man, as far as with homie, it's like, it's the energy. I understand the energy you put out is what you'll receive back. But at the same time, when are you going to acknowledge why this all started? Your son jumped in grown folks' business when he didn't have to. And I'm not going to say and go as far as to say characters like Charleston White, Hassan Campbell, you know, Andrew, you know, Tate, you know, all these different guys and celebrities who, you know, who make their bones off of calling a spade a spade. They just have different ways of delivering their message, but the way that they deliver their message is what get people listening. If somebody was just to get online and just say something regular, right? Like, yo, like, oh, I don't like the way T.I.'s son acted like he all hood when he grabbed a, you know, silver spoon in the mouth. Just talking regular, right? You might not gravitate. The nigga Charleston White put the humor and put his personality behind that. And then he delivers that message. So then once he delivers that message at that point, it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? The way he delivers it, that's the problem. But I see past all that, because he's already told y'all that this is an act. I'm a comedian. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no different than T.I. You can book both of them niggas to come do your comedy set. You feel what I'm saying? They're comedians. So the way he delivers his message is what T.I. has a problem with. So you want niggas to and people to cancel or not support Charleston or Hassan or the ones that are attacking you now, because it ain't about them really coming at your son. Is that they keep bringing those videos back up, the Crime Stoppers, the fact that you beat that federal case the way that you did, never been done in history, especially for no black man.
Yeah, nigga. They need to shut up.
So right. So that's what you. So just call it what it is, my nigga. Stop saying like. Go ahead, Trav.
Yeah, he need to shut up.
Yeah, that's what he want, because Charles, you know, the way he delivers the message, like you said, he's so disrespectful. The way he said, like he said, man, he ain't have to say it like that. That's what get niggas going with him.
Let me ask you something. If Charleston White were to come up dead within the next 30 days, would you say T.I. was behind it?
No. That nigga got so many enemies. That nigga got so many enemies.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're right. It could be anybody.
It's just like Kevin Samuel. Like, I believe some dirt happened to him. I don't believe he just had a heart attack and passed away. But he got so many people that did not like him. Who knows what could have ended up happening? You dig? So
On who? Lack of accountability on who? Charleston White or T.I.? Who you talking about?
I know what he talking about. Shout out to my nigga E-Man. I know which way he going with it. Lack of accountability, bro. Like you said, with the energy that you put out, you shall receive. T.I. has portrayed himself as the biggest gangster. You portrayed yourself as the biggest gangster for a long ass time. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you have a questionable past. There's certain things that, due to social media and the internet, can keep getting brought up. You need to do your best to stay out of those type of affairs. You feel what I'm saying? The best way you possibly can. And it's like your son really dragged you back in this. And the same with Boosie. You feel what I'm saying? And his son. It's like it's like both of these niggas' kids, even though they trying to let them live and make their mistakes and all like that, it's still like a bad representation, bro. I'm your daddy. No. You need to fall back, bro. Like, you don't need to be on that. Find something else that you want to do in entertainment.
I don't understand Boosie's son's situation at all, period, bro.
Yeah, I don't. It's like
King, I don't understand King's situation either. You know, he's a spoiled little light-skinned kid. He just out here doing what he want to do. I don't think he really trying to be on no gangster shit or nothing like that. But Boosie's son,
but every time I see King, we see him on some, either trying to get violent with somebody over something that they said. We seeing them online.
I mean, we done seen him throwing fair ones with niggas.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So I'm not saying
he not fight. You feel
literally
me?
The nigga from the suburbs, bro, will give it to you. It don't matter where a nigga from. I'm not going with it like that. But I think that T.I. is letting his son go a little to the left, bro. And that's the whole thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, that situation is crazy. We got more comments in the comment box, man. Shout out to a new comment, Trav. Call it out.
Jakina Blackman, what's going on? She said, so he wanted to test his gangster.
Facts. That's exactly what they wanted. You know what I mean? The gangster to be tested. You know what I'm saying? Like T.I. feeling real vulnerable right now because he has a questionable past that he can't explain away. He can't explain that shit away, bro. And he can't really. And I think that's the part that eats at him, bro. That Charleston and Hassan and these different niggas, they coming at him on that type of time. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. What he gonna do, man? The best thing to do is to try to reach out to Charleston behind the scenes. I would like to see both of them box. Charleston talking about he want to box T.I. I think it would be wise for T.I. to accept that challenge. And that would go on pay-per-view. Niggas would definitely, I would support that shit. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, I think a lot of people will want to see that. And he would be fighting him for everybody in the game. Everybody will want to see Charleston White get his ass whooped. And the possibility of an old man beating T.I., yeah, I get that nigga Charleston White 5 M's. Every nigga who want to see that nigga get punched in the face should donate to his bag and give him the bag that he asking for and go out there and he said he want to do UFC. Them niggas can kick and chop each other and whatever they want to do. You feel what I'm saying?
Man, I don't know why niggas volunteer for that shit, man. No, they damn well don't be ready. You see Floyd wasn't ready. You see Floyd wasn't ready for that when he fought Conor McGregor. He said, nope, boxing ring.
Conor would have fucked that nigga up.
I'm trying to
but you know what? And shout out to this next situation though, right? Now, y'all been getting on my nigga Murder back for a long time, man.
Hold on, man. What your boy Emmanuel was saying, man. Emmanuel said when his son got locked up, he said he was going to let him be accountable for his actions, to stand up like a man. Now he's arguing with another man about the other man's business. She put his son in. Yeah, he did say that. He said he was gonna let Lil King do what he do. You know what I'm saying? Stand up in the paint. If you wanna be in it, you gotta take it like a man.
I still don't think that's acceptable for T.I. though. You out here trying to portray this family image, like you said, the Harris hustle, you know, all this. You don't need your son giving you bad publicity because he's connected to you. You feel what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's my opinion on that, man. But this next situation, like I said, I was about to go into, man, it's crazy because a lot of y'all, man, due to the P Valley situation, you feel what I'm saying? It's y'all come.
What your boy said? He said he didn't allow his wife to take accountability when he was fighting Floyd. he's not good at taking responsibility and accountability. I agree with you on that. He did not allow Tiny to take accountability. He just went straight at Floyd Mayweather. Like, bro, what you doing?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He went straight at Floyd. He did the shit out of Floyd Mayweather too. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, agreeing. Yeah, shout out to Miss Blackman. She agreeing with E-Man. She like, yeah, facts. I mean, yeah. At the end of the day, man, like Floyd. I mean, he did come straight at Floyd. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, he jumping in on his son's shit. Like his son stepped out and started talking about Charleston. So you're not really letting them take accountability. Now you jumping in because you feeling the flame. So it's like at the end of the day, it's best that you go ahead and box with this nigga, man, because now this shit is on niggas for conscience. Niggas is like, yo, man, yeah, man, T.I. is, because them niggas gonna keep putting the heat on you, bro. And the way they so disrespectful, they got they faithful sites. You telling the sites not to put that shit out, like Say Cheese, Vlad, and all these other niggas who put these niggas content out. You telling them not to do it, but this nigga getting 100,000, 200,000 views, 300,000 views. Yeah, like it's a bag every time they drop a Charleston White interview. Why would they go against that? Makes no sense.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So that's my take on that, man. That's my take on that. But yeah, I love the engagement on that, man, because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying. And I want to hear in the comment section though, for real, as we close out the T.I. part. Do y'all feel that T.I. did something strange for a piece of change to beat that case the way he did and only do a year, get the probation, and have to do the little Crime Stopper video and shit? Do y'all feel like something is funny there? Y'all could drop a comment in the comment box for that, man, because I definitely want to hear people's opinion on that part. But on a lighter note, though, this next situation, is
it actually lighter? Is it actually lighter?
I mean, look, he's been getting roasted. T.I., I think he got a problem. He need to go holler at my nigga Murder, because Murder from P Valley, nigga, I don't see how he living a normal life. But my man actually tied the knot, man. And no, he didn't tie it with Clifford. For you motherfuckers who's about to say, did he tie it with Clifford? No, he didn't tie it with Clifford.
Oh, man.
He didn't tie it with Clifford, but he went on and got him a boo. And I think this is the best publicity. Man, listen, I feel personally, for a man to be able to do this, right? You got to be a little fruity in the booty. You got to be a little fruity in the booty to be able to do this scene the way that he did it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad to see that he went on and tied the knot. You know what I'm saying? And it was after 6 years, you know, so he been with her. She knew that she was kissing on Clifford. I wonder how she felt about that. Probably not too much, because he was bringing home a little check. You feel what I'm saying?
You know, I don't watch P Valley, but
yeah, I know you got on me a few times while watching P Valley. I didn't watch the second season. I definitely watched the first. I can't lie.
I read the comments, man. I see what people talk about, you know, and obviously I definitely know who Bro is, and what's the cat name at the top? Clifford. I know who they are, you know what I'm saying? But
Big Clifford.
Yo, man. Hey, to each his own, man. Let me tell you what I'm not doing. I'm not doing it, bro. I'm not doing it for 100 million. Period. I'm not doing it for 500 million. I'm straight, man. That's me though. I'm straight, literally. I'm not funny on camera. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight on camera, edit, real life, everywhere. Period. But to each his own, though. You know what I'm saying? The man is a working actor. It is what it is, man. You know, and mostly women disagree.
But what I'm saying,
like, he had a stunt double. Nigga, yeah, he ain't had no double. Jakina Blackman, you don't have doubles to play gay scenes. Stunt doubles don't do that.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and let you know that right now.
No. They're not doing that. So
if you're uncomfortable with playing these homosexual scenes, they're gonna get somebody who's gonna be comfortable with playing it.
Right. And that's the thing. These niggas is now, back in the day, Will Smith did 6 degrees of separation, right?
Look, Emmanuel said he's not gay, he just likes to play gay on TV.
Yeah. Shout out to my nigga E-Man, because that's definitely, I think, a real statement. These niggas are willing to do something strange for a little piece of change, man, to be honest with you, cuz. I don't know if I could have. I mean, like, what the fuck? Like, he probably had to get one of the biggest bags to play this, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if you have a wife, though, hold on, though. If you have a wife that is supportive, right? Obviously, he been with her before the fame and all that shit. So they felt like this was a move that they had to make for their family. Now, will he be able to be casted in any other type of role? I would like to see what's his next role going to be. You know,
he already been cast in a movie. So I'm gonna look it up and let you know what it is. But he already
okay.
He already working on his next role.
Okay, that's real. Yeah, he gonna have to transition into something. He gonna have to come with it too. But I don't know if we could take him as somebody as a super straight dude. Is he gonna come out with another kind of saucy role? You know what I mean? What about Clifford? You know what kind of role is he gonna come out with next? They already put this nigga in as a whole drag.
Reports are saying that Little Merc. Now I don't know if this is true, bro, but I just looked this up, and it's saying that he make about $3,000 per episode. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying 3.1K.
That's all about right. I mean, he's a startup actor. I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying? If he came back, he probably would get double now. But that's, yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's worth it for that. Because I know that my name gonna be associated with this. He's already got a couple memes going around online. I don't think that this was a wise move for that type of bread.
Let me see if I can find something else though. See, I done found something else. It's nah, man, it got to be a joke, man. I don't know, bro.
What?
They talking about he make $1 per 1,000 views.
I mean, that's probably what it add up to. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
That's what I'm saying, bro. For him to do that, and now you put yourself in a box, bro. Similar to when you know why Chris Tucker didn't want to go back and do Friday and be put back in that box. You put into a box now by doing this role.
Yeah,
this was a freaky role, and you didn't get the type of bread. Like, they could stop fucking with you right now, and now you ain't even got no bread to even pay for the wedding.
That's like your man from the movie Moonlight. He didn't even do nothing gay in the movie for real. He was just he was like a gay gangster or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying,
and now
bro.
he
Like,
can't even really look. You see how they crashing the Mike Tyson series on Hulu? They killing that.
They killing bros, nigga. Like, listen, they have to understand that, man. No matter how much y'all try to push this shit on us, it's still a lot of alpha males out here, bro. Like, niggas ain't going for that.
Yeah, a lot of
what y'all on, we just ain't on, bro. Like, I can't. Y'all wanna act like all niggas is on that type of time. We not, bro. Like that be the one thing I hear that I hate to hear so much. Niggas be like, oh, you in Atlanta? Oh man, it's a lot of gay. I'm like, bro, listen, that shit's smaller than a motherfucking knit needle, nigga. You don't see them motherfuckers all like that. It's DL niggas everywhere, nigga.
But let me tell you something, boy, about one music fest. But Sunday, I did not go to one music fest early. I waited till after 5 o'clock because Saucy Santana performed.
Oh my God!
I said, "Yo, I will not be around."
Them the type of motherfucker we need to cancel, bro. Shit like that ain't going.
That's a fact.
Like they getting prime time slots. It ain't going. I don't even see how niggas is going with it, bro.
And them Saucy Santana's niggas. Nigga, I seen a nigga that was about 6'8". He had to weigh about 350, 6'8". Nigga, know you need to be on the ball field somewhere. But this nigga had on all fishnet, everything. I'm talking about the nigga had on a whole fishnet type shit. Like, bro, what are you doing? Like, bro, come on, bro. Ain't no way in here you this big, my nigga, with this shit on, bro.
He was on some Freaky Joe type shit.
Man, what are you doing, man?
But man, also too, man. Now you know,
each his own, though.
Yeah, each his own. I'm glad Murder ended up getting married, man. That nigga needed a little feminine love, especially after that situation. Because like I said, they've been getting my man out of here. But, you know, this next thing, though, man, now I really want to get people chiming in on this, man. Because this right here, to me, is like on some, okay, is this true? Is this your top 3 things that you should not look for in a woman? And we're going to let homie kind of, you know, break this shit down. But is this like one of the top 3 things we need to stay away from as men? Like, you know what I'm saying? And what females identify with shit like this? You feel what I'm saying?
Of women you should avoid dating. Girl number one, I don't need no man, girl. If a woman feels like she doesn't need a man, she feels like men are like despicable to her, stay away from her. She's too angry, she's too bitter, she will never be happy around you, she will never give you her full self. No.
I'm gonna stop there right now. They get smashed. The women they be like, I don't need no man, they still get smashed. Then that's it. And then they want to like, he wasn't shit, he do me right.
Right.
Yeah, but you said you ain't need no man though. Okay. Yeah, next.
Number two, the party girl. She needs to be at every club, every show, every event. She's not gonna just let that go when you make her your girlfriend. And number three,
Tiny.
I mean, we definitely need to stay away from the fucking party girl. I mean, like you said, the party girl gets smashed, but that ain't the one that you want to bring home to mama. The one that always got to be in the spot. You know what I'm saying? You seeing it at all the different spots. She got to tap in and do every little party. She's a socialite. I don't know if you really want to deal with that unless you're getting Kim K money.
I mean, you don't, man. You don't want somebody that's always in the streets, bro. You don't know what they're doing. I mean, they could just be chilling, you know what I'm saying? But you just never know. The party girl is never a good look. Everywhere you go, somebody be like, that's your girl? That's your girl? Well, we seen her out last night.
Man.
Well, we seen her out last night.
It's so hard, man.
Well, we seen her out the other day.
Right.
It's everybody else's fault, girl. This girl does not take no accountability for her actions. She can never apologize. Everything that goes wrong in her life, it's somebody else's fault. Guess what's going to happen when you date her? It's always going to be your fault. 3 types of women you should avoid dating. Girl number one.
That is so, I can't stand. There's like, bruh, women that always want men to take, women that always want men to take accountability and don't want to take accountability for what they might have caused. I just don't understand that. Like, that's a form of toxicity to me.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to understand it, bro. Because I don't either, you know. But
do you agree with my man's top 3 though? Like the top 3, the way he broke that down. Like, I mean, are we in agreement that?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And some of them I could break. You know.
You think some of them you can break?
Yeah. That last one though, the one that don't want to take accountability, man. Yeah.
Well, what about the party girl though? I don't think.
I mean, I like the party girl. I don't know, man. I kind of like the party girl.
I don't want a girl. Listen,
you got. I don't want the chick that be in the streets all the time though.
Right. That's what he's talking about though. That's what he's talking about though. He's talking about the ones that's in the street all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's out here partying. Those are the ones he's talking about that need validation from other niggas. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of go hand in foot. You feel what I'm saying? With a lot of shit. Like my nigga Kanye say, nigga, Instagram got your hoe.
She do. I mean,
nigga, if she posting a pic online, nigga, before she send that bitch to you, nigga, she for the streets. Flat out, nigga. She for the streets. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you send me a picture, right? Like if you send me a pic and then I go online and I look and you done posted that same pic on the fucking gram like that, nigga, I could have seen that shit on the gram. That shit for the streets. Why you sending me that shit?
Would that be most women though?
No, I'm not gonna say most because I don't know most, right?
Yeah.
But the ones I would say, if I had to take a guess, probably about 50-50. It's some women who don't really post on the gram like that, bro. Like, believe it or not, like they might post on the gram every now and then just to show that they still out here living and whatever, right? But there are women, man, who overly, you know what I'm saying, that disown it. But I'm just saying, if you posting your pic on the gram before you send it to me, how am I supposed to feel about that?
It was somebody else that she wanted to see.
Somebody else
wanted to see that.
Somebody else had to see that pic before I got it. So I gotta say you for the streets. I gotta say you for the streets when it's like that. I mean, I can't even hold you.
That's crazy.
But you know, this next thing though, bro, you know what I mean?
Do you know?
And
go ahead, dog.
No, we good. But this next thing though, just on some crazy shit. You know how we like to talk about other shit and all like that. So this is one of our other little topics, but I find this shit fucked up because this is one of my favorite fucking snacks, my nigga. Like
You
this one of my
know
favorite fucking snacks.
what's in the cream filling of Oreos? It's not dairy or real cream. It's two of the most powerful things at making us fat and sick: seed oils and processed sugars. More specifically, canola oil and high fructose corn syrup.
Yeah.
In a 2013 study in animals, researchers at Connecticut College found that Oreos turn on the pleasure center of the brain more than cocaine and morphine. And we give these to our children. The single greatest thing you can do to lose weight and become more healthy is to remove ultra-processed foods like Oreos from your diet, foods that contain processed sugars and seed oils. Removing these foods will significantly improve your health and your body composition. Do you know what's in the cream filling of Oreos?
I ain't ate no Oreos in what, a long time.
I'm just saying though, man, Oreos is a child's favorite thing though, almost. I ate a lot of Oreos coming up, bro. I used to dump them in the milk. Nigga run through a whole little pack of the goddamn Oreos and shit like that. And it's a lot of people. When I go to the grocery store, dog, it's a lot of people that still pack Oreos in their goddamn cart, nigga. I be seeing them.
Them shit sell out, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So for that shit to happen, this shit is crazy. I gotta say this is crazy. So we definitely gotta watch out for Oreos now, people. Also, too, man, if you shout out to my West Coast people, man, who out in California. This next thing right here is crazy as hell, too, right? Are you like I want to know, nigga, like who is more in charge of my health, the politician or the doctor? Let me ask you, Trav, before we pull this up. Who's more in charge? Who you gonna listen to?
Who I'm gonna listen to? I'm gonna
Your doctor
listen
or
to
the politician?
doctor. I'm gonna listen to the doctor. But who is probably more in charge? It could be the politician.
So this next thing, man, that we're about to get into, I feel like it's
I'm
crazy.
more in charge of my health than anybody, though. I shouldn't need neither one. I shouldn't need no damn doctor. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm more in charge of my health.
Right, but I'm saying if a doctor recommends me something, right? Like as far as my doctor, who I choose to be my doctor, because when you got insurance, you know what I'm saying, good insurance, you could choose your doctor. So if you're comfortable with your doctor and I want to listen to my doctor and my doctor is opposed to something, they can't go against the politicians out there. Let's get this pulled up, bro. Like this right here to me is crazy. So if you live out in California, I mean, what is we talking about at this point? like first off, they can't even use water and electric damn near at the same time no more in Cali. I don't see how anybody's surviving on the West Coast right now. But this right here is some bullshit. Like, are they making it illegal for you to disagree with the fucking politician? Politician don't know nothing about no heart, don't know nothing about you got high blood pressure. Nigga don't know nothing about nothing.
Yeah, that's weird, dude.
This is totally
that's weird.
Totally on some weird shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like real weirdo shit right here. You know, I really don't understand this. So anybody that's living in California, what y'all feel about this type of shit? Y'all letting this type of shit rock? Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like politicians and government are supposed to be elected to serve the people, not to be on some shit. You know what I'm saying? We got it like a dictatorship. These niggas might as well be kings and queens and shit like that up there. You telling me I can't disagree with a politician? So if a politician telling me to take that, I gotta go with that. My doctor got a lightweight fall back. Nah, I ain't feeling that, man. I think that's a situation right there that we definitely need to look into. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that ain't good right there, bro.
Yeah, that situation right here is crazy. Shout out to my nigga E-Man with the comment. Like, yeah, you in control of your health. If the doctors take the Medicare, the politicians control the doctors.
Yeah.
I agree with that, bro. I agree with that. You know what I'm saying?
Jakina Blackman said I would have to move from California. Yeah.
Facts.
Cali. Blue state, so no Stacey Abrams.
Shout out to my nigga E-Man. I feel them same sentiments, bro. Anybody that's voting for Stacey, I don't know what to tell you.
I'm gonna vote for Stacey.
Yeah, I know you is, nigga. You ain't gotta even say it.
I'm both states.
So this next thing though, bruh, this really goes to show why we in the twilight. Pull the full screen back and throw this up. This right here is why I feel like we're living in the twilight. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
you know, that was the fuckery right there. I had dropped that in there. You got some?
I got
this right
some.
here, but I saw this right here, but I said, oh.
But this goes to show, you know what I'm saying, that we're living in the twilight right here, bro. Trans women can now buy a butt baby to simulate childbirth like a biological fucking woman. Ladies, my God. How do y'all feel about this? Ladies, it's in the comments. How do y'all feel about this?
A butt baby.
Like, do you feel that it should be cool for men to be able to have babies? Like, how would you respect being in line with a man that's 7 months pregnant?
Man, that's disrespectful, man, to women.
You think that's disrespectful to women?
Yes, it is, bro. This is terrible, man. A butt baby. So the baby coming out of their butt is like a turd, huh? Like you're gonna shit, and the turd gonna be in the form of a baby, huh? Some shit like that.
Yeah,
this is weird as hell, man. Hell to the no, bro. What's going on with planet Earth, man?
Yeah,
it ain't even planet Earth. It's America. That's what this is. This is America. Because this shit ain't happening in some countries. Nigga, they ain't even playing this shit with no trans or nothing. But this is definitely some American shit. America or Europe. One of those. This shit here ridiculous, man. What your boy Emmanuel said, ladies have no say. The others are the real women now. Man, that shit crazy. Man. I ain't got time for this shit today.
This right here, man, and you know what? And I'm gonna say this again for the win, right? Now, this right here also went viral again, right? Like this whole statement of you taking a flight for the kite. My man, yeah, taking a flight for the kite, bro. You ready? They ready to get on the plane? What are you setting yourself up with?
Oh,
if I fly you out, I'm expecting some pussy. I want to fuck. I want pussy. 10 times out of 10, any man that flies a woman out is looking for some pussy. I don't care if he don't tell you. You should already know as a woman. Be smarter, be realistic. A lot of y'all don't be realistic. Y'all be like, oh yeah, he flew me out and I can't believe he started acting strange as soon as I got there. He pulled his dick out. What the fuck did you expect? What do you expect? If not, fly your own self out, pay for your own food, and provide a roof for your own head. Don't rely on no man for nothing, because every man wants it. I don't care who he is, what background he come from, unless he does not like pussy. And that's not likely. If he's flying you out, he's trying to tap that ass. So if I fly you out personally, I'm fucking. Stay positive. Listen, call it what you want.
That man said he's smashing. The way he said that, though, that's on some creep shit. Like, he's telling you, like, nigga, you come out here, I fly you out. I'm getting that pussy one way or the other.
He gonna get it one way.
Right there, cheekbone. You know what I'm saying? Like,
cheek, yeah, man, you know I fuck with you the long way. I didn't look at it like that, but this nigga was gonna call that shit out. You said it the wrong way a little bit, bro. I know what you mean, though, right? So we gonna elaborate on that part. So
I kind of know what he mean, but you know the way he said it, like
at the end of the day. If a chick, if you dealing with a chick, right, and we done talked about this a couple of times, and I think the reason why, yeah, it do sound a little creepy when you think about it, but I think the reason why this gets brought up time and time again is because it's keep playing out time and time again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it get playing out. So it's like, okay, like if a man is flying you out and y'all kicking it and shit like that, then y'all should have that understanding. I think it's ways that a man can kind of get that off and kind of get the feeling without having to be like on some creep shit. Because how do you say that shit over the phone? Like, yo, if I fly you out, you gonna give me some pussy?
Exactly. That's exactly how you say it.
Like,
I mean, already know what's up.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. But how many niggas is saying it like that though? And that's what I get what he's saying. I get what he going with. He like
it's
niggas
millions of niggas that saying it like that.
Man, listen, but obviously it's not getting conveyed because we're getting a lot of like pictures. I mean, not picture, videos and shit like that of women getting called out for this type of shit, right? So obviously it's not being conveyed. Like even homie who called out the last chick when we talked about it before, he was sending her dick pics and everything. So if it's on that type of time, why act brand new when you come fuck with a nigga? You taking an invitation from a nigga to come down where he at, like he bringing you down, like speaking of Chink, he bringing you down to Miami, right? Gonna bring you in the condo, you know, he gonna show you a good time, everything you want. Why wouldn't you think out of all the women that he could be dealing with that he would just bring you down just to have a cup of cappuccino and send you about your way? That's the part I don't understand. You feel what I'm saying? To be realistic, I don't understand that part.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I mean, you know, women. That's why you got to be straight up with people, man. Let them know what your intentions are. Women, you also need to let men know what your intentions are. If you know you ain't getting that man no pussy, just forget about the free trip, shawty, or the free meal or whatever. Just forget about it. Go on about your business because that shit could get real bad. Because you fuck with a nigga like Chink Capone, this nigga he gonna take your vagina from you.
No, you know what?
As y'all can see how he said it at the end.
He might not even go that far with it, but he might not go that far with it. But he definitely gonna chump you off. He definitely probably leave you where you at. So that's gonna be uncomfortable, right? What I think in 2023, going into 2023, women just need to boss up all across the board. If you don't want to fuck with any type of nigga on no sexual type of time, then you fly yourself down. Like fly yourself down. Show some capability to be a boss. So then at that point, a nigga
being a boss though.
I mean, hell yeah. Like if you put, to be honest, if a woman would come at you and be like, yo, all right, I'm gonna come down and we gonna kick it, you know, do our 1-2, you know, I'm gonna fly myself down though, you know, whatever, get my own room or whatever, but I'm gonna come kick it with you, man. Let's vibe out for a weekend.
What about this playing it safe though?
I mean, at the end of the day, you buying my flight ain't really playing it safe. I was waiting for my nigga E-Man to hit with the comment because I know he got something to say.
Yeah, man, they said women made themselves believe ain't no consequences. With believe, hold on, all women and me too. Are you driving, Emmanuel? Hold on, I'm trying to convey the message. Women made themselves believe ain't no consequences.
I mean, I know what he's trying to say.
What he's saying?
It's the toxic masculinity that, you know what I'm saying, that they feel that they don't have any consequences in life, like for what their actions are. You know what I'm saying?
On that. Yeah. I think I know what he's saying. It's the Me Too.
Oh, we got a few different comments.
He's saying it's Me Too and toxic masculinity. There are still consequences to life. And then we got another comment from Toyin Calvert. Am I pronouncing your name right? I hate fucking up for a name. She said, that's it. It's communication and setting boundaries, but I'd be flying myself out. Yeah, that's what's happening, man.
Yeah, you know? See, and that's what I'm saying. That's some ball shit in a sense. Like, if you feeling this man, you should be willing to court this man just like he willing to court you. Now, that doesn't mean you fly yourself out that this nigga ain't supposed to motherfucking pay for the food, pay for the kick it, the experience. He's still supposed to do all that. That's just being a gentleman. But when you get into buying flights and doing all this type of shit, then I feel like you're setting yourself up. Like, you know what I'm saying? At that point, you're setting yourself up for failure, man. That's really what it is. You can't look at it no other way.
It's communication, bro.
Yeah, it's communication.
She just got to say something. She just got to, you know, a man, like, bro, you got to tell a woman, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm trying to get up in that, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to fly out. You know what I'm saying? If you come, you already know what's happening. If she be like, I don't know about that, go ahead and cancel that, bro.
Yeah.
Go ahead. She play with you. You know, we be trying too hard. We be trying to, fuck all that chasing shit, man. Look, if she playing hard to get my nigga, let her play that shit with somebody else, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's too many women out here that ain't gonna be on that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
and that's what it is. It's like you shouldn't fly out with a nigga until you comfortable on that level with
that's
that.
A fact. That's
to where you feel like, okay, it's a possibility it can go down. It ain't got to be on no weird shit. Like if the chemistry ain't there, it just ain't there. You know what I'm saying? But if you should have it in your head, especially if y'all vibing on that type of time, that it can go down.
But women know they giving you some pussy, nigga, when they first meet you. They know.
Absolutely.
You know what
I
I'm
agree
saying?
I agree with that,
bro. If they want to let you hit that box.
Yeah, I agree.
You know
I agree totally.
So,
I agree totally. So that's my take on that part. So I just wanted to throw that in there, man. But this next thing, if this fucks with your stomach for what we about to show you next, it's like you don't even feel no type of way because you've ate this shit. And this lets you know this is what these niggas be on, man. We've definitely ate this shit. Okay, so before we go on, obviously we got one more comment coming from my nigga E. All men are not stand-up guys. Women need to be more cautious flying out and getting flown out. Facts.
That's a fact. I agree.
Facts.
Toyan, am I pronouncing your name right, Toyan? Let me know. Put a thumbs up in the chat if I am. She said, if a man is flying me out and paying for everything, I'm going to want to give him some. That's right.
Oh, hey. Throw some. Hey, I love the realness in the goddamn comment section. I feel like honestly, that's how it need to be. Like, if you vibing with a nigga anyway to get flown out, but it's a lot of women who like, okay, I get flown out. Okay, Trav, you said it right. See, Trav, that's why we let Trav, to let y'all know all the any new people in the chat. We let Trav read the comments because I'm the one that butcher names. Yes, me. I'm a butcher your shit.
I get it wrong.
It take me a few times. It take me a few times to kind of get it going. So that's why I let him go ahead and lead. You know what I'm saying? But yes, shout out to Trav, man, for the correct pronunciation. But this next thing, man, like I was saying, you niggas eat this shit. So I want to know, after seeing this, is you still gonna go to your favorite fucking Chinese restaurant?
Oof.
Are you gonna go? Because I ain't gonna hold you. That shit look like chicken.
That
shit look like chicken.
That do not look like no chicken.
That shit look like chicken.
Well, that shit look like exactly what it is. Oh, they got music playing. We can't even do it.
Oh man, look at my man. That look like that shit coming off the bone like chicken, man.
But you got to think about this though, Donnie. This is what they do over in Asia, though. You know, this is not. This is normal activity over in Asia. They've been eating rats and mice and stuff like that. You know, they got them in cages on the side of the street, man. You can go pick your one. So
this right here kind of freaked me out when I seen it, though. I was like, yo, that shit come right off the grill. I mean, listen, what are they preparing in the United States, people? Right now, they're producing cricket farms by the fucking boatload. Just look it up.
Yeah, but this is a food that's banned over here, though.
Yeah, it's not gonna be banned pretty soon. Let me ask you a question. If it ain't shit else to eat, and you seeing a motherfucking Chinese man putting that rat together and it's coming off that bone like that, sauced up like that, and ain't nothing else to eat, like for real. Hey, I want you to be real.
I'm being real. I'm being real with
100. It ain't nothing else to eat.
I'm a keep it ain't nothing else to eat, but it's some plant somewhere. It's some plants.
Bro,
some rice or something.
Because this next thing we gonna talk about, it wouldn't be no
some
plants.
Rice.
This next thing, I know you see it in the upcoming line. The next thing we talking about, it wouldn't be no plants, sir. So again, if it wasn't nothing else to eat, would this be something that you would have to do? Just like that.
Going in on it,
just like homeboy doing.
I'm talking about what, clean the bone.
Yeah, but don't that look like chicken coming off the bone? Let's just keep it 100.
You heard what I said? I want to die.
No, hell no.
I'm gonna do what I got to do to survive.
Bruh, I just want to look right there. Do that look like chicken though? Just to be honest, bro.
They look like rats.
No, I'm talking about watch when he bite though. And then we can take it off the screen. I don't want nobody to get freaked out. That look like fucking chicken. Call it what you want. Call it what you want. Call it what you want. Line up that rat. Line up that rat. Hey,
but let me ask you something though, Donnie. Let me ask you something. On
say
out of town trip, you going to Asia? Nasty. Are you going to try this out? If you ever go to this country and they serving this up?
No, because I wouldn't know what to trust because if they make it, I'm starving too. You already know, fucking with that shit, right? Let me get 3 rats, barbecue, lemon pepper, fry hard. Fuck it, man. If it gotta go down, it gotta go down. Because this next thing we gonna talk about.
They're gonna be like lemon pepper. No, just salt and pepper. That's it. That's all we use.
yeah, salt and pepper. Salt and pepper. My ass.
Lemon pepper.
Make that shit hard. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and get this off the screen. That shit fucking me up looking at all this goddamn rat. But this next thing, though, man, on a serious note, man, we always like to drop jewels on DeadBolt ATL, get y'all something to think about, right? Like, it's strange that the government, man, making a large purchase of this shit. U.S. buys $290 million worth of anti-radiation drug amongst Putin's nuke threats. Now, for y'all who've been sleeping under a rock, bitch, we in motherfucking World War III in this motherfucker. It's a whole different type of time, and if y'all haven't been following, that shit right there is spooky. These niggas purchasing that, I ain't gonna hold you,
bro. This ain't
listen.
Spooky.
I went and purchased me some anti-radiation drug medication because I said, you know what? If these motherfuckers doing $290 million worth, hell, Don Peoples got to do at least $100.
Yeah,
Shit,
they make
you
a
know
lot
what I'm
of
saying?
sense because after Putin, if Putin is threatened with nuclear strikes, they need to get prepared because you just never know what he might do.
Yeah, and I think with all the stuff that's going down, right? Obviously, we attacked his pipelines already. Okay, to get it down, look nothing like chicken. But I promise you, if me and you was together, it's the end of days. We getting 3 rat, lemon pepper, give me some blue cheese, fries. Hopefully they have some potatoes for a nigga. But if we in some nuclear shit like this, right? We got some nuclear shit going on. This right here, man, is something you gotta be cautious with. This is some shit you might have to end up eating, crickets and rats and shit. Like if y'all look up cricket farms and shit like that, this is the hot investment going into the new world. Like niggas is investing in cricket farms. Like why? Nigga, they ain't about to feed them to the crickets. Nigga, they feeding them to us. Shout out to my nigga E. Yeah, that's braised rat. Nigga, I'm telling you, nigga, we all be in line for the rat, especially if it's cooked like that, nigga. I ain't talking about the rat, nigga. I don't want to see it get cooked. But if it's cooked like that, nigga, I gotta do what I gotta do. Nigga, shit, hell, nigga eat snake. Nigga eat gator. Nigga eat deer. Nigga eat pig. Nigga, any nigga to eat bacon, nigga, I'm a bacon eater, nigga. So I at the end of the day, I have to face my fate. If I eat bacon, nigga, at the end of the day, I can motherfucking eat a goddamn rat if I had to, man. Because a rat ain't no different than a fucking goddamn shrimp, nigga. Or some shit that's eating. I mean, like, come on, my nigga. Like, if we really gonna keep it a bean, okay. Hey, y'all ain't gotta eat it. I can see y'all might not agree with what I'm saying. Y'all ain't gotta eat it. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. That just let you know I'm gonna survive. I'll be watching shows, motherfuckers be killing muskrats and shit like that and eating them now.
You know what's crazy?
Huh?
I wonder if a motherfucker had 2 of the rats barbecued up like that right now and a bowl of motherfucking toenails. Which one you gonna eat? You know what I'm saying? You had to eat what?
Man, I ain't eating no nigga toenail. First off, toenail has no nutritional value. So me eating a toenail, that shit ain't gonna do nothing for a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit ain't gonna do nothing for a nigga. You know what I mean? Like, and that's real, bro.
So what you think? What's up with you and these nukes, man? What you think Putin gonna do? You think Putin gonna drop that bomb on him, man?
I mean, listen, the next thing, as you can see what Biden say, you know, let him tell it, bro. We in the most serious situation since the Cuban Missile Crisis, nigga. The Kennedy days. More battered than that. You know what I'm saying? So if it's like how he's saying, and look what they just purchased, my nigga. $290 million worth of fucking anti-radiation drug. That's prepared for nuclear fallout. I feel like this. They've attacked Putin in the motherfucking sea. They took his whole pipeline, right? They've already fucked with that. Then they blew up the bridge like a week ago or a couple of days ago. That bridge, that's like the equivalent of the Golden Gate Bridge. You feel what I'm saying? They done blew that shit up. Like, okay, so my nigga, you putting Putin in a situation to where he might let off a couple tactical nukes. And let what Biden say, Biden say the nigga ain't joking. So if he say he ain't joking and we haven't faced a situation like this since the Cuban Missile Crisis, I suggest a motherfucker go get some anti-radiation drug.
I mean, you can't play with a motherfucker like Putin, though. If he say something, you need to be getting prepared.
Man, you
need whatever may come.
Right. You need to be getting prepared for what actually, you know, might happen.
Damn, Joe Biden look like 5 months of beer right though.
Yeah, man. Like, yeah, he yo, But
they got the elven ears and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but I feel like we in a real possibility of World War III right now. I think we're already in World War III. I really think, we're fighting. It's not Ukraine that's fighting Russia. It's really the United States because we're giving them all their ammunition, their weapons. So if we're doing that, nigga, we're in it with them. I think the real question mark is China, because right now you don't hear shit about China right now. And I think that's the scary thing. Because right now, the people in China, shout out to the we need to bring awareness to this, man. Over 200,000 Muslim brothers have been put into concentration camps over there. It's a lot of wild bill shit that's going on in China right now. Lockdowns are obviously persisting, quarantines, no electricity, flooding. Like, listen, if what's happening in China comes over here, we're screwed. And how long are we going to continue to be lucky? Like, how long are we going to continue to be the country that watches everybody else suffer? And that's the question. So, I really don't feel that it's a situation that niggas should play with, bro. If you got means to protect yourself, isolate, or get around like-minded people, I suggest you do it. I think the time of convincing people that some shit is going on is over. I ain't about convincing nobody. I don't give a fuck what you do, what you decide to do. Bitch, if you don't believe the British is coming like Paul Revere said, then that's on you. I mean, we've had examples of this. When Noah was talking about the flood, niggas didn't want to hear Noah. Niggas didn't want to hear Moses. Niggas didn't want to hear Jesus. Nigga, that's all on y'all, nigga. If a nigga don't want to believe what you actually see right in front of you, like, nigga, it's crazy. Bible prophecy is being played out right now, nigga. Right now, the Caspian Sea is fucking running dry. In your Bible in Revelations, it says, when that river runs dry, the angels that are locked up underneath that river will be allowed to kill 1/3 of mankind. Well, nigga, the motherfucking river is dry. Like, it's almost dry. Like, come on. They got sounds being recorded from down at the bottom of that bitch. Man, there's some freaky shit going on. So,
what kind of sounds? You done heard them?
Yeah, I've definitely heard the sounds. I wish I would have sent that to the joint. Yeah, shout out to my nigga E-Man. China told their people to stockpile food for a year already. That's what I'm saying. Like, but they're warning us here though. We have clips of Biden saying that there's about to be a food shortage. We have clips now of Biden saying it's about to be nuclear Armageddon. Motherfuckers just choose not to listen though. And I think that's the problem with people, man. People are so fucking entertained that they don't want to fucking listen. So when the shit happens,
I don't believe that. I believe people are listening, but people just move in silence, bro. You just don't know what's going on. People.
Well, then that's a problem. That's a problem too, though. That's a problem too, because
how's that a problem?
You need to be around like-minded motherfuckers and know it's not about motherfuckers moving inside. Because it's all about like niggas got groups.
Who in your neighborhood are you giving this information to? Even though
I give it to everybody. I give it to everybody I see.
Talking.
Remove the full screen. Put the thing back up.
What you want? Buying shit?
Yeah, just throw that back up, bro.
I took it down. Hold on. Go ahead though. Keep talking.
So yeah, I mean, like at the end of the day,
are you
like I said,
the neighborhood? Are you preparing the neighborhood that you live in now? Are y'all having these neighborhood gatherings and having these conversations?
No, we're not having neighborhood gatherings because most motherfuckers, bro, it's not about people moving in silence. People are just living their lives. People are just like doing whatever. But at the end of the day, shout out to my nigga E-Man in the comments, nigga. We're locked in step about what's going on. We talk about this shit all the time. It's certain people
that's
who are locked
in a regular though.
But it doesn't matter. Like, we're not in the same community. It just goes by what I'm saying. I can only talk to and affect motherfuckers on this line when we go live by saying what I'm saying now. Nigga, I'm preaching like Goody Mob. Listen to me now, believe me later on, motherfucker. It's up to you, because everything that we've talked about, everything that I've ever brought up, nigga, shit coming to fruition. So it ain't even about like if a nigga ain't moving or if a nigga like, yo, is we doing this? No, but what I'm doing, I know what I'm doing, and I know what other niggas ain't doing. Like, I know what I'm doing, and I know what other niggas ain't doing. And I feel like that right there is the problem when we're having all this tension going on. If them niggas is stockpiling $290 million worth of fucking anti-radiation, nigga, you at least better have a couple $100 worth of that shit, nigga.
Where you buy it from?
You get it online.
Just type in anti-radiation
I mean,
medicine.
nigga, you go right. Amazon sell everything, nigga. As soon as I seen that shit, nigga, I went and nigga copped that shit right from Amazon. I'll send you the link. Yeah, we'll put the link in the chat. All you niggas need to go get any radiation fucking medication, nigga. Get ready. So this next thing, man, back on this hip hop right here, like this right here, I don't, I'm a true hip hop head. So when I heard this, I'm like, dog, like I don't think you need to do this. You still got it. What makes you want to step back from the game, so to speak? You feel what I'm saying? And shout out to my nigga Style P. But I definitely don't think my nigga need to retire.
From
Facts.
what? Rap?
Yeah, from rap.
He says a solo artist though.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. I still need some Styles P albums.
You get his last one?
I still need some Styles P album. No, I just stream it, nigga. Just stream it. So I listen to it. Yeah.
You add it to your library, bro.
Nah, I don't do all that. That shit clutter my shit. I just listen to it and keep it moving. But we need to get some Styles P. You know what I mean? Did you get it to put it up or?
Oh shit! I thought that shit was up, nigga.
Come on, bro. Styles P right here though. I
As a
just
solo artist, like I said, bro.
Yeah, I mean, but still, I like him as a solo artist.
Yeah, he cool as a solo artist.
I like him as a solo
He'll still
artist.
rap with the locks. Whatever else he might choose to do. But man got other things he want to do, man. You know what I'm saying? He done had his time in the game. There's nothing wrong with a person leaving the game up. You know what I'm saying? Because he down sure ain't down. He ain't no slacker. But it is what it is, man.
I feel honestly, Styles P is just he's on the same lines as Jadakiss when it comes to being a true MC, being somebody, being somebody that's in the game and all that shit. I feel like he's one of the best.
In your top 5?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say top 5. I would give that to Jada. If it comes to rhymes, I'm like, yeah, Jada would be in my top 5.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, Jada would be in my top. Jada would be in my top 5. But this right here kind of hurt my heart though, because this was a nigga right here that dog. I fucked with him. You know what I mean? Like Rich Boy was my nigga, so to hear this shit kind of was like, yo, like, because I always wondered what happened to Rich Boy. You know what I mean? Like where did Rich Boy go? You know what I'm saying? What happened to him? I just don't know.
So,
you know what I mean?
You know about the story, right?
Yeah, with his parents and shit like that.
It was his mom. He was fighting with his mom.
Yeah.
He was living in their crib. Yeah, man. I don't know what happened to Rich Boy, man. But it's sad to see. Rich Boy had a good solid album. But he just fell off, man.
But it's a lot of our artists though that once they get out the game, and this goes back to what I kind of said before. Like, if the rap game is so profitable and hip hop is so influential, why don't they have a retirement fund for hip hop artists? Where hip hop artists such as Rich Boy, who went platinum, by the way, had a platinum single, has a hit, a certified hit. That song can play to this day. Why, he can't tap into a fund? Because he looked bad. When I watched that video, of him on that street, you wouldn't even recognize him. And, shout out to Rich Boy, because he was one of the first people to give me one of my first interviews. I remember going to Alabama, fucking with Greg Street and Paper Maker and shit like that. Back in 2007 and shit, 2008, 9, back when he had something going. And like, to see him now, I feel like when their music dries up, because a lot of these niggas don't own their masters. That song is owned by Polo. Polo is the one who owns it. Polo the Don is the one who owns the rights and gets probably residuals and shit like that. Rich Boy probably ain't seeing nothing off that. And that was the song that really got him over. So I think that's the crazy part right there. You know, so I really believe that hip hop artists in general, man, need some type of, retirement fund or something they can tap into when it's all said and done. Like for him not to be, he probably arguing with his mother because his mother like, nigga, go get a job. But a nigga like this can't go get a regular job. Nigga, rich boy can't go work at Walmart or anything anywhere like that. And if you still ain't tapped in the game no more and you ain't got friends in the industry, like what can you do in this world at that point? Nothing. So I think that's the part that I think, man, the artist needs to do. I think artists now that's making all this money need to spearhead it because eventually they're going to be cold. They're not going to have anybody. So, you know what I'm saying? Fucking with them. So why not have some type of retirement fund where they can get some type of money to at least be able to afford rent and live a regular life, especially niggas who really didn't contribute to the game like Rich Boy. I mean, what do you feel about that?
I need a little more info on this situation, man. That's all.
I mean, not even this situation with his mother. I'm not even tripping on that. The fact of it is that he looks bad. The video looks bad.
He looks bad in the mugshot, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. Not even the mugshot though. It was a video circulating around with him. He lives with his mother.
With machete. He had the machete in his hand.
Yeah. So it's
was it a machete or something? Something like that.
Man, whatever that nigga had, it still didn't look good. He doesn't seem like he's in a good mental place, and I see why.
I just saw a video of Rich Boy, like it wasn't even 2 months ago though, where he was getting the interior done on this 1972 Cutlass. He didn't look nothing like this. Hair was still kind of the same, but twisted up. Nigga was drinking like a cold beer or something, talking to the dude that was finna do the interior on his car. He ain't like he was busted, you know what I'm saying? He just looked like a regular person. So ain't no telling what happened.
Look like my nigga going through on hard times.
Might have got some shit in. He might have hit the wrong weed. You know what I'm saying? It just snapped. You never know.
Yeah,
for real. You never know. But yeah, man. Hopefully everything all right, Rich Boy, man. Hopefully he get through this situation. If you fuck with Rich Boy, go support. That nigga still got music, man. You know what I'm saying? He still got some music, bro.
Yeah, Rich
fame
Boy
ain't for everybody. Like Jakina Blackman said, fame ain't for everybody. It may even said 100K.
Yeah, facts. This next thing though, man, like I want to hear some people take on this right here. You know, this I mean, what, like, we've been so focused ever since Kevin Samuel came out, man. I think he's really unlocked a lot of these people giving their opinions on how women love men, how men love women. And this is just another take. Obviously, you know, every episode we get into a couple of different takes on exactly what's going on. But, you know what I'm saying? I want to hear this take right here. You know what I mean? Like,
hold on, Doc. I put up the wrong Instagram, what's it called? Let's see what you got going on. I think bro was out before Kevin Samuels though. Kevin Samuels had just got popular though. He got the popping.
This is how it works. They receive love, we give love. They don't return it back. They do us favors. They lie on their back like a Carl's Jr. star. They lie on their back in marital missionary and do some pity and duties. They let you push and shove for 5 or 10 minutes. And then guess what? They're off back shopping, off back trying to sell some peace leaf. They off back trying to have it all. You're just there to just fill a little bit of time in the void. And then before she goes to sleep, she's there talking to your and cuddling, pillow talking, and then she's on to the next dude. Women don't love you. They are incapable of love. This is how it works. They receive love, we give love. They don't return it back. They do us favors.
You feel like that, Donnie?
I think for some women.
That's some people though, period.
Yeah, I mean, men and women, but speaking on this particular topic, yeah, I think it's some people are like that. You know, some women are like that, like to where they really don't know how to love you, but they know how to do certain things that they know you love. Like he said, lay on their back, maybe cook you a good meal, maybe rub your feet, you know, but is that in return of you doing, you know, your manly duties? You know, and I think that's kind of what he's going with that.
So what he's saying is, in order for a woman to cook you a good meal, you have to do manly duties. I disagree with that. I mean, she could just care about you and cook you a good meal. She could just care about you and rub your feet, rub your back. Now, obviously, you need to be doing something to make this woman care about you. Even if it's just laying that strong wood. You ever heard of the term? It's called hobosexual. You know what a hobosexual is, Donnie?
No, I'm definitely not hip.
So you know what a hobo is, right? A hobo, a nigga that ain't got shit.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
okay. Yeah.
So a hobosexual is a person that is a bum, and usually when he meets women, he's trying to move right on in with them. He go ahead and slang that wood to him. Next thing you know, he starts spending the night, and then next thing you know, he got all his clothes over there in a bag, suitcase, PlayStation, Xbox, all that shit that came on in. You know what I'm saying? A hobosexual. Now he's sitting up on this woman's couch and doing his thing. He done moved in. We do have fellas out there that's like that. You know, I hate to say it, but I really don't hate to say it because it is what it is. That's them niggas.
It is a lot of guys out here.
That's on them niggas.
Yeah,
man.
It's definitely a lot of guys out here, and I kind of see where homie coming from, though. I think that's all women know, but you know, at the same time, you know, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I
like
understand where he coming from too, but Greg Adams, he done already been hurt. You know, he got a whole story. He'd have been hurt. He'd have been like, yeah, he'd have been drugged by women, and now he done got him money up. You know what I'm saying? Got him a little bag and shit. Got his YouTube channel going on, and now he like the shit on the cheeks, man. You know what I'm saying? He
so
got
you
some
feel
valid
like
information.
you feel like he does that coming from a hurt background.
I know he do, because I don't watch the nigga's YouTube channel before. I know he does, bro. You know what I'm saying? The way he talks, sometimes it'd be like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, maybe he done hit some kind of wall where he can't get the woman that he actually wants now. I don't know. But he one of them niggas that be going off though. He be shitting on motherfuckers. He give you some good advice for men though, till you get in your shit. You know, sometimes men need that pickup, nigga. Get on your shit, nigga. You stop being a bum out here, nigga, expecting the goddamn fuck on chicks like Kelly Rowland and Beyonce, nigga, and Rihanna. It's just not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen.
I think everybody you need to date your wage.
Yeah, you should, but you know, in a city like Atlanta, my nigga, you don't know what that is, but shit, for real.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's too many. It's too many, bro. You know what I'm saying? To say date your wage. And you can't tell women that. Shit, they're gonna be like, nigga, my wage is my appearance, nigga. Shit.
Shout out to my nigga E-Man with another comment though. He said it goes back to the Chris Rock
fact.
joke. You know what I mean? For men who are
love for men transactional. Men have to produce. That's a fact.
Yeah, men have to produce, and if
men
a
are
man's
not
not able
loved
to,
unconditionally.
no, a woman can't love you unless she see there's some type of benefit. And you know what I'm saying? If it's not a benefit of stability, right? Even if she is stable, you can be a great man, but if you don't meet certain requirements, most women are not going to deal with you. And if they deal with you, they got their friends and people around them telling them, "Oh, girl, you better watch that nigga," you know. And I think honestly, a man that's in that type of situation should not try to date, because it's gonna come off if the girl is doing better than you financially, has better credit, you know, things that you can latch on to get different things going in your life. Then you know what I'm saying, it can be a problem. It can be like you're taking advantage or whatever the case may be, because you're so down when it comes to being a grown man in life. You know what I'm saying? You're not on that same level. So that's why I say you need to date your wage. Like if you dating a woman that, unless she just like, babe, fuck it, I'm gonna get you cleaned up, and she acknowledge what she gonna do for you on that type of time, then okay, whatever. You can't just turn that shit down. She genuinely just want to fix your ass up. But if you know, like, man, like if I get with a good woman, it's possible I can bring her down and not bring her up, then you need to stay away. I feel. You know what I mean?
The date your wage shit is hard for women though, because women, you know, black women probably are the majority when it comes to who makes the most money when it comes to our community, my nigga. We probably got more. The pool of black men that are really up for real. Well, that shit small as hell versus the pool of black women that are doing well financially. You know what I'm saying? So
I agree. And
it's
then
hard
it's
for
all
women to date their wage. Are they gonna be dating the same niggas? And that's what they do too. They get ran to by the same niggas. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's
And
true.
they be
And
talking about
then
niggas ain't shit.
that's obviously true. But even with this next situation though, that made a lot of headlines this week. It just goes to show, like I said, with mothers, end up doing the kids and stuff like that. Okay, shout out to my nigga E-Man.
What your boy E-Man said? Why when truths are said about women, it's an attack. Truth about men are said about men every day. We have to better ourselves. They take it as an attack. Yeah, they do. That's a fact. He said false. Black men still out earn black women. Shit, show me the stats. Send me a link. Let me see it. Called why? In Atlanta, Georgia. Man, that shit bad, man.
I mean, but
black men,
typically,
it seems like niggas don't be having no motivation to do nothing. They be wanting a motherfucker to take care of them. They grow up in some kind of pimp mentality, thinking they finna get money out of bitch ass and shit. And nigga ain't even got no mouth. You can't even talk to a bitch. Niggas don't be wanting to goddamn start no businesses. Niggas either want to sell dope, cut hair, wash cars.
ain't
Nigga,
nothing wrong with it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, right? Listen though. Listen though.
Yeah.
Listen though.
Nothing wrong with that. No.
Niggas is not, a lot of men are not really going shooting for the STEM jobs. You know, STEM is science, technology, engineering, math now. A lot of women starting to do that shit now, bro. Women are trying to take over that fucking space, my nigga. Remember that STEM, science, technology, engineering, math.
It's still a lot of men that are earning though. And it's still a lot of men that are earning though. Like it's a lot of men that are out here making six figures. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, that pool is small, bro, when it comes to dating. So when women want to date men that make money,
right?
That's a small pool, my nigga. This is what I'm saying. That's a very small pool.
But it depends on what your definition of making money is. Because to a nigga that's to a millionaire, a nigga that make 100,000 is not.
Listen. Let's just say, nigga, this say 100,000.
Okay,
that's a very small pool of men, dog. It's not a lot of niggas make 100K, bro. It's not. And that's fact. You can look that up. It's a very small pool, dog. So the dating pool. Listen, the dating pool for women. As they make more money, the dating pool gets smaller and smaller and smaller. For men, as a man makes more money, nigga, the dating pool gets larger. Because guess what? Men don't give a fuck about what a woman make for real. It's attraction. Nigga, we want somebody attractive. Nigga, you could be a millionaire, nigga, and bump into the chick at McDonald's, nigga, working the fries. She fine as hell. Guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna jump on that. And you know this is true, bro. So you see what I'm saying? The dating pool, nigga, gets smaller for women.
But I think the dating pool and the smashing pool is two different things, though. So would a nigga smash on the chick, working the fries and shit like that? That's what he's thinking. I doubt that a nigga that's making a certain amount of money is thinking like, yo, I want to wife the chick that's flipping McDonald's. For one, let's just
get her out of there, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. Out of there. No. If I'm being all the way realistic, for one, if she's on the fries at McDonald's, either A, nigga, she motherfucking young as hell, right?
She
young as fuck, just either getting out of high school, still in high school, might be in college, a freshman or something like that. One, right?
What is she, 38?
Okay, well, if she 38 on the fries, nigga, I don't want to fuck with her, nigga. That means she done had something went wrong in her life that I don't want no fucking parts of. It's certain things that a nigga can't fix, and that's the problem, right? Like a nigga, like for a man, I'm gonna tell you, it's certain things you just can't fix. If a woman is flipping fries at fucking 38 years old,
I ain't mean to say 38.
28, nigga, I'm gonna look at you crazy. If you 28, 30 years old and you working at McDonald's, if you're not running that bitch as the general manager or something like that, or like the next in line, or you ain't got like, you know how they had the little plaques on the wall in the back. If you ain't in that top 3 on that motherfucking plaque wall. I mean, what is we talking about?
This is how you gotta think about it, bro.
Right.
Men, it's all about how a woman looks. More than likely. You can say, nah, nigga, I need to know how her personality is and then she can cook and all that. Nigga, please. She can have the greatest personality. She can be the greatest person. If you're not physically attracted to her, you ain't gonna fuck with her, bro. Period. Am I lying, my nigga? If you're not physically attracted to this woman, are you gonna fuck with her, bro? And like Lust for Goddess, shout out to Lust for Goddess. What she just said, wealthy men aren't concerned with any of that. Is you fine? Do you got that ass? Or do you got whatever I like? Am I physically attracted to you? That's all that matters. I don't give a damn what you do, because guess what? 9 times out of 10, you're going to count on me, or you're going to want me to pay the majority of the bills in the house anyway.
My thing is, man, but even talking about this, right? Because this is going to go into the next thing we're going to talk about.
Uh-oh.
And this is a prime example of why you need to, you know what I'm saying, watch out on that type of time. Because even though a man, but see, that's what I'm saying. Like,
what you talking about?
A man is going to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna date the girl that's 30 years old and you flipping fries. I'm just not about to do that, because I'm gonna wonder with all the other jobs out here, why you fucking with fucking McDonald's flipping fries?
What if that's who called her while she ain't had no job? She had to do what she had to do.
Well, but she's supposed to have a job, man. You're 30.
Well, she lost her job though. People lose jobs, nigga.
Yeah, you lose jobs and you go back into your field and stuff like that. You don't go
laid off.
But hold up though. You ain't going from, I'm just saying, like, maybe in the future, if it ain't, they take all the jobs and that's all that's there. What if you are in that type of situation? Like I said, this is certain things you just can't fix. I can't fix that.
You can't
fix
the
got
fries.
Ambitions. If you ain't got ambitions as a rider, like Pac say, I don't know. I can't fix that shit. I can't help you motherfucking elevate your mind past making sure my fries ain't cold. I mean, what are we saying? I'm dead ass. I can't change the narrative there. You feel what I'm saying?
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Does a woman's education play a part in her attraction for you?
I mean, a woman ain't gotta be no goddamn Einstein.
I asked you a simple question. If you if you meet a woman today,
correct,
and you are physically attracted to her, is the fact that, let's say you find out she didn't graduate from high school, are you gonna be like, damn, I don't like her no more?
No, I mean, it just
exactly,
depends.
Nigga. You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
It just depends, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Love for God, I believe. She said, I pull more wealthy men being unemployed and dependent than I pulled being independent and employed. I believe you.
I believe that too. But you know why? Because a lot of men feel like, you know what I'm saying? They feel like when they catch a woman that's unemployed or in between jobs or whatever, they feel like they can take advantage of that.
I agree with you, Emmanuel. Emmanuel said, our women had the most degrees not working in that field. Emmanuel also said, I never said I wonder if she's smart. That's right.
Shout out to my
you
nigga.
don't know. Okay? You won't know what that box hit like. Nigga, you ain't worry about what that brain talking about. Not until later on. Eventually, once you get to know a person,
but that's what I'm saying.
You don't want no dumbass woman. You know what I'm saying? But when you meet them, bro, you looking at their physical appearance. You know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, I think that's true all across the board, right? Men are looking for physical appearance, but after that, I want to know, what type of field are you in? What kind of, can you hold down a certain job?
She's a stripper.
You know, but that's what I'm saying. If I'm dating you, it's different than smash. Like, it's a smash lane and it's a date lane. If it's just like, okay, we just kicking it from time to time, whatever the case may be, that's different than saying like, okay, yeah, I'm a date you and we really gonna try to make this thing work. Nigga, I gotta know you can balance a checkbook.
I mean,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Think about how many women you done bell back and didn't have that information on them. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, I mean,
we don't think like that. We don't think like that for real. Think about it.
Yeah, I mean,
we don't.
Niggas don't think like that until, I think now more so than anything. Yeah, I mean, niggas is weak. Niggas don't typically think about that. But okay, what Emmanuel go with now?
Man said because they want to hit or she would have a ring. Now, Emmanuel, I will say that a lot of men, it depending on how much money the nigga got, he ain't finna settle down, man. He finna smash it whatever he can. He finna date whoever he can because he can take care of different bitches and do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, bring it to brand in a couple $1 million a year, nigga. He got 17 homes in 17 different cities. My all might be here in Atlanta. You never know. Wealthy men don't care about that. Is what Los Forgotten said.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Okay, yeah, okay. A wealthy nigga don't care about that. But what about a nigga that's not wealthy? Because wealthy nigga means you got multiple M's. You know what I'm saying?
The niggas
so it's different. It's different levels. The nigga that's making 250 and down. I think the nigga that's making 250 and down, nigga, gotta care, nigga.
The nigga that's making 250 is doing awesome in life, bro. He's doing amazing in life.
It still depends on debt to income ratio. You don't know that. A nigga that's making 250, nigga can have more debt than he making.
If that's on his dumb ass, if he blowing all his money. You know
not about blowing money though. If you have
your
debt to income ratio ain't really
that means you're blowing your money though, Donnie.
No, it can be, for instance, right? If you got multiple homes on your credit or whatever the case may be, and you got cars or whatever the case may be, you could be getting money off the books, but on your books it shows like, okay, he makes 250,000, but he got 500 to 750 worth of debt. That means you upside down on your debt to income ratio.
Definitely.
So at the end of the day, you need somebody, nigga, that can balance the books. Like if a nigga making 250, he chasing to be a millionaire. Like when a nigga start hitting 6 figures, that's when you start, your taxes is different. And I can speak for that as a nigga that is clearing that this year. I can speak for that. Your taxes is gonna hit different, nigga. When it come time to pay the fucking piper, that shit's gonna hit different.
You just pay, dog, and you keep moving. You just pay.
That shit sound good, but that shit's way more money and
that's paying it, my nigga.
Yeah, but it sound good. Most niggas, let's keep it a bean on that.
It's good though.
Most niggas ain't paying dollar for dollar on taxes. Niggas ain't doing that shit.
It's stipulated. There's ways to get around that.
Yeah, I mean,
if Donald Trump do it, why? Yeah, why not do it? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But I feel personally though that if a person that I would want to build with would have to bring something to the table. If you're on the fry line, I'm not saying I won't kick it with you, we won't kick it or whatever the case may be. Like, because I'm gonna see what's going on. Like, if I'm attracted to you, we vibing out, shit like that. Then I'm gonna ask you these type of questions. And if your brain can't elevate past, like I said, making sure my fries ain't cold, I gotta douche you.
Yeah, you talking about. I understand what you're saying, but we ain't talking about her brain. We just talking about where she worked. That's just where she at right now. That's the way you met her. You saw her on the Friday night, nigga. She was serving you a double cheeseburger. You shouldn't be in McDonald's.
My nigga again for that. What he say? Men look at women differently when they want to start a family. That's real. Or if you already got a family, like if you got kids already, or if you're trying to start a family, it can be either one of those situations. So if you're out here and you don't have, like, your kids is grown, or you don't have kids, I think that's different. I think when you're a person, a father, that you got kids that are still impressionable, and you know what I'm saying, you want to put the right people around them, then nigga, hell no, you don't. I mean, first off, the chick that's fucking at McDonald's, she bringing home McDonald's every day. So now, nigga, we eating unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? Niggas
you heard
is
what
fucked
I said.
up.
You didn't hear what I said, did you? I said you shouldn't be eating McDonald's any damn way.
Facts. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
so now
saying?
nigga all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ate McDonald's. Nigga ain't got nothing going. He just all screwed up. See, nah, I can't have it. And
but
then also,
the point is though, usually when you meet somebody, what they do, what they brain like and shit like that, you don't even give a damn about that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Maybe later on, when y'all having conversations, then you'll start thinking about that shit. But that initial meeting is all about physical attraction.
okay, I'll give you that.
You know what I'm saying? That initial meeting, bro, you trying to clap them cheeks.
Listen, the initial meet can then also end up like this next situation, because
what we got?
Man, we got this 50 situation. Obviously, you get a situation where it's like, bro, you ungrateful, like you get put into a child support situation. My man is ungrateful that he was getting 6,700, 81,000 a year in child support?
Mm-hmm.
What is we saying? Let's
Well,
play the
he
clip.
claims it's $1 million, right? It's $6,700 a month.
Okay.
You talking about somebody that has problems with everybody. You can't just live in any neighborhood. 81K is not a substantial lot of money.
And if he's contributing 6,700, that means your mom's got the other half. It ain't just for him to just fucking take care of you.
Facts.
She got to take care of you too. She got to work too, nigga. He giving up 6,700. Where's her 6,700 to go with his? Now y'all got 1,300, 13,000 a month.
Oh, if I told you right now, right, you got to start your life over right now with 6,700 a month and rebuild your life.
Yes.
Can you do it?
With 6,700, I can. 6,700. I'm good.
That's what I'm saying.
Nigga.
I'm comparing it to yourself. 6,700 a month.
Marquise, I know you feel like that ain't a lot of money, but it's a lot of people here watching right now. Girls that's getting $200 a month child support.
Well, he claims it's $1 million, right? It's 67.
So this situation, man, goes to show, like, bro, like the Marquise kid, man. I think I used to be on 50 back. Like, man, I wonder why he don't fuck with his son and shit. But I think this is really what it is. Like, this is like, yo, like you really favored your mother. Like, your mother really turned you against your old man, and this is why your old man don't fuck with you, because you ungrateful as fuck. Child support money is untaxed bread. So to get $6,700 to put in your pocket, you know what I mean? Like, I don't see why you feel that type of way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
hey man, look here, man. Mama in his ear. Your daddy out here a millionaire. He only giving you $7,000 a month. That's all he giving us to live. And then she probably blowing all that. You know what I'm saying? But I heard 50 had dropped a lump sum on them. And that's what this shit divided up to every month. Like, he paid his child support. Pow. He went to court. The judge told him, based off of what you have, this is what you're going to have to pay. He dropped that lump sum off, and it was $6,700 a month.
shout out to my nigga E-Man again in the comment. He's looking at it, money for all of them, not just him. 6,700 was only for him.
For him, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly.
So you getting $6,700 a month, man, you should be grateful, man.
Look, then he's saying this shit, nigga. Look, when the first video that popped out, they showed him in some Balenciaga slides. Nigga, you got on some $500-$600 goddamn flip flops, nigga. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I think he's just really bitter, man, that his father really just wiped his hands with him, bro. I mean, that got to be a hurtful feeling that your father, 50 Cent, traveling the world. You grown now. You can live and reap the benefits, so to speak. And he don't fuck with you in no type of way. I think that's hurtful, bro. I don't think that's like a living nightmare. Fuck the money.
It's like
that's a nightmare. It's like, bro, like this is my daddy, and this nigga, I can't get this nigga on the phone. Like this is like this to me. That's a nightmare.
I think it's a reason. It got to be. It's a reason that 50 doing that shit though. And people can say, "Nah, you can't treat your kids like that, man." We don't know their situation.
Yeah, because he's been holding this beef for a long time though.
What Lawrence Fishburne did to his daughter. Yeah, I can't fuck with.
She did a whole goddamn porn though. You know what I'm saying?
Can't fuck with.
She did a whole motherfucking porn, man. A whole goddamn porn.
Busting it open.
But like at the end of the day, bro, like, this is just a prime example of when you just need to not deal with certain motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Just fall back. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes thinking with your head can end up getting you, you know what I'm saying, kind of fucked up. So I mean, 50 played it the right way. He felt like, but I just always wondered why he didn't deal with him. And then seeing him release that video on 50, like he was ungrateful for what the money, he might as well just call it what it is. You hate your father because how your father treated you and how he did you. You know what I mean? So I'll leave that at that. But, man, before we get out of here, obviously, man, we've been rocking out, man, for about 2:15, almost 2:30, man. Definitely, man, appreciate everybody for tapping in. before we get out of here though, man, we got to release a couple of these fuckeries, dog. And like I said, man, the fuckery definitely holds no boundary, dog. Anybody can get it. And this motherfucker, the first one I'm gonna drop, man, I personally feel like, bruh, sometimes you just need to chill and relax. You know what I mean? Oh, okay, shit. Shout out to E back on that topic. He say, my oldest daughter stopped talking to me because of what their mama said. I won't tell them who their mother is. Right. Sometimes it's not good to go back and forth and try to, you know what I'm saying, degrade the mother to the child. You gotta let the child make their own judgment and make their own. And so I definitely commend you for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no sense of going back and forth tit for tat with that shit. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, let's get into these fuckeries, man. My nigga Trav done started eating peanuts on y'all on y'all niggas. So it's time to wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the fuckery, man, first got to go to the Isley brothers, bro. And I know y'all like, why are we saying the Isley brothers? I personally feel, bro, like when you hear this, and and this is just for review purposes, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just gonna play a little snippet so y'all can hear exactly what it is. We do not own the rights to this music. This is just for review and reactionary purposes. So we want to put that out there. Little federal disclaimer on y'all motherfuckers. But you know what I'm saying? Listening to this shit, man, just let you know that sometimes you just gotta let it go. I know the Isley brothers, along with Charlie Wilson, have been able to stay relevant. Isley brothers by using R. Kelly, and Charlie Wilson obviously, had a song with Snoop that was real big, and stuff like that. But I think right now you can tell. I want y'all to just hear this, and then I want y'all to think who y'all think wrote this for the Isley brothers, because this is so fucking relevant. You know what I mean?
On the car just because. Close the curtains when I'm riding in it. Double back. The richest that they ever been. The biggest monsters that they ever was. I just hit the deal about another Benz. 300,000 on the car just because. Close the curtains when I'm riding in it. Double back. The richest that they ever been. The biggest.
So,
hey man, look at the comments. Look at the comments. Rich forever. Glad you enjoy it. You see that right there?
Yeah. Yeah.
That let you know right there who wrote that shit.
Yeah. I mean, I think the Isley brothers, man, really fucked this up, man, because ain't no way in hell. Like, man, sometimes you just got to become a classic. Like, sometimes you got to become, you got to become a legend and just go off into the wind. They're legends, but doing shit like this, it's like, bro, like, what are you trying to accomplish?
Have you heard the song?
No, I just heard it right there.
Just that.
That's all I needed to hear.
I want to hear the song, see what this shit sound like.
Sounds good. I don't want to hear it. After that just threw me the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I had to give the Isley brothers my fuckery for that. I definitely think they should just, R. Kelly, he definitely had a couple of songs with R. Kelly that obviously were good. And I think that's the angle he was trying to go with this one. But
nigga had hits with R. Kelly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He had some good ones with R. Kelly. So I think this is where he was trying to go. But I mean, he sounded just like Rick. It's just like he was just reading Rick. You know what I'm saying?
Because what happened was Rick Ross wrote a song in a rap style. Exactly. He wrote the song like he was rapping.
Facts.
You know Facts. So that's what happened.
So
there is such thing, y'all. If y'all don't know.
Facts. So this next thing, though, as we wrap up the fuckeries, though, man, I think this is the most embarrassing thing, and this is to the ladies, right? I mean, obviously, I just want to know. Oh man, when I seen this, man, I said, "Oh no!" And you can't be giving advice, boo boo, with this happening. But let's play the, the clip so they can see what's going on.
Yeah, bring you to an expected end, but your life does not. Oh my God. Life does not. Oh my God. Because some people be like, God can't disappoint you. He's a good father. He is, and he has the best intentions for you. His plans are to prosper you. Bring you to an expected end, but your life does not. Oh my God. Life does not.
And there it is, Don Peoplez.
Yeah,
Cut
yeah,
the
yeah.
foolery.
Cut the fucking foolery, man. Definitely. First off, man, the fuckery goes to whoever put her fucking lace on, whoever put the wig on. You did her wrong, man. You did her wrong.
Was it supposed to be tight or something? I
don't know. I mean, that shit fell. I mean, bro, the way that shit fell off,
shit slid off like a mother.
that shit slid off like whoop. Oh, she said, "Oh my God."
I think everybody got a little laugh out of this one right here, man.
Yeah, man. That right there. When I first seen that, man, I was like, yeah. So shout out to the person who did her hair. You definitely get the fuckery. If you was the one that put that in, sister, you definitely. I'm sorry, we had to put you on this fuckery for that one, baby boo. Had to do that, man. But definitely, man, we appreciate everybody, man, for tapping into the live stream. Obviously, if you ain't catching on the live, catch us on the replay. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Don Peoplez and Trav. Go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube. You know, I'm tapping in weekly, dropping videos and shit like that. You know, we going live every week. You know, make sure y'all tap in with us on Spotify, Apple, you know what I'm saying, Google Play. Follow us on Instagram at DeadBolt. It's DeadBolt everything. DeadBolt ATL everything on every fucking platform. You know, y'all chime in on Trav. He gonna, you know, give y'all a couple bags of cashews and the whole nine, bro. Like we really.
Hey, y'all make sure y'all go to Sound, man, and get them everything cashews, man. The motherfucker be hitting, man.
They be hitting off the chain. And they got a whole fucking jar of them bitches. You see what I'm saying?
You know what
Shout
I'm
out to the cashews.
I be trying not to eat candy though. You feel me? No candy, bro. So I be eating nuts.
Yeah, cashews is definitely a better version than the candy, bro. Definitely a better version than the candy.
Emmanuel, what said God disappointed that wig?
Yes, sir. Definitely
Exactly,
disappointed
man.
that wig, bro. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Don Peoplez and Trav, man. DeadBolt, ATL, gone. It's a wrap.
Damn, my bad, y'all.